actually just committed and counted down in Japanese. Son, ni, ichi,
Each.
zero.
Each.
Hajime.
What does that mean?
It means like start for like a match and stuff. Like at the beginning of like a kendo match or something.
Does that have anything to do with Hajime Mashite?
Yes, I think it has something to do with first.
First
Or
interaction, first meet.
begin
first meet.
maybe. I don't know. I think it's a kanji thing, and so it'd be
It's
like the
it
equivalent
has
of
several ways
beginning
to
or
apply.
first time meeting. But yeah.
Well, let me go pull up G-Show real quick.
Oh god, kanji sucks. I know a bit of Japanese, but I never learned kanji.
Language tangent right off the bat, by the way.
Hi, you're
Well,
right.
good thing we're not doing bingo, huh?
Here's one thing I'll say about kanji. It seems super fun to learn about and like how all the pieces connect, and super awful to use in practice. Like if you're
Yeah.
deconstructing words like, oh, that's why it's spelled like that. It's tree sky, and that makes frickin' dandelion because they float. But like using it sounds like a nightmare.
It's definitely interesting, but I think probably the practical application is where it falls short because there's multiple different things that can mean multiple different definitions.
Yeah, they borrow the same beginning kanji basically. The kanji itself is just the haji part, but then it's hajime is what Marak said earlier, and then hajime mashite is the nice to meet you kind of thing.
Alright, I'm ready to start.
Yeah, did you win?
No, I died, which was upsetting, but still won.
Fucking scrub.
The kanji itself generally means first time or beginning, so take that for what it's worth.
Automatons.
Listen, man.
God
They're
damn
all-
automatons.
Goddamn clankers.
Rust buckets.
Fucking
Wannabe
the Star
side.
Wars slur for robots. Clankers.
Wannabe cyborgs.
I mean, that's pretty tame.
Wannabe cyborgs?
Does anybody
Yeah.
want to be a cyborg?
Yeah.
Automatons.
Would it be cool? I don't know.
All right.
That's up for debate.
I mean, I
The
feel
hell-
like
The Helldivers 1 robot enemy were cyborgs. Now they're just robots.
Interesting.
Okay, real quick. If you had to pick one like body part that you would turn into like a robotic thing, and it can be like futuristic and cool and have like an ice cream dispenser, but like what would it be?
I think the ice cream dispenser would be the least of my worries, but probably leg. Because if it's
You know.
futuristic, that means I could probably get like a fucking rocket or something on there.
Oh,
Yeah. I would probably also lose a leg. That's the one I'm most
But if
comfortable
you
with.
wanted to put a rocket booster on a single leg, it would be pretty hard to control.
Alright, you can have both. You can have both for the price of
It would
one.
be about as hard as having a rocket booster on both legs, which is far more
No,
complicated.
it absolutely wouldn't. It throws you because the rocket booster would be off of your center of mass.
I
Well,
mean,
yeah, but just like
two would
stand on
balance
one
each
leg.
other out. You'd still have to learn either way how to balance it. It's like riding a bike or riding
Not
a
quite.
unicycle.
It's a lot. There's a reason that you balance on two legs instead of one.
Well, yeah, but if you got good
Well, it'd
enough
be like
balance-
riding a bike or riding a unicycle. Like you still have to learn how to balance.
you'd have to point. You'd basically have to point your rock. You'd have to sort of. I think any amount of shifting your weight to move your center of mass over the top of the line of force that the. I think you're gonna end up. I think you're either end up going to create a torque, or you're going to have to move the rocket booster out of alignment with like the ground, in which case you're just going to be drifting to one side.
Look, Leo, if we're talking logistics, it's not a good idea. It's a horrible idea. Anything
But it would
involving
work.
flight, in actuality, is always an awful idea. Because if you make one mistake and you go off kilter, you're gonna slam into like the side of a wall at going like 30 miles per hour.
No, I know.
Anything
I'm saying if you want any shot at it being feasible, you pretty much have to have two.
You don't
sources
have
of
to have
thrust.
two. Like if you have a
need
jetpack on your
to
back,
actually have any control over it. A jetpack works way differently though, because it's applying.
Well,
the force
I was gonna say missiles actually, because jetpacks have 2 thrusters, but they're really close together.
But they're also being applied much closer to your center of mass.
That's true, but also balance.
Proper application of jetpacks doesn't involve just the pack. It also involves thrusters on your hands, like Iron Man.
Again, yeah, you need more than one point to apply force to in order to properly keep balance.
Well, okay, say you're standing on a pole that's being shoved upwards, and you're standing on 1 foot. You could do that. It'd just be hard.
Yeah, but that's not what a
That's essentially what a thruster is. The thruster just can go in more directions than one.
No, the thruster goes in exactly one direction.
Oh, well, okay. Well, then it's the same because a pole is just
then
applying force to upwards.
If you want it to go straight up, you have to angle your foot at a weird.
Yeah, but you could do it.
How about this?
Like this gymnast.
Rocket. So you stand on this little pad that has thrusters in 8 directions.
Oh.
You just strap
in. So like your feet would turn into like a rocket pad or something?
You're just standing on a platform.
Oh, I guess that was less complex. I was thinking
Can
like
I just
how you
amputate
would work
both of my legs and be comfortable with it?
Yeah.
Because honestly, I feel like if it's futuristic, then it doesn't really matter how many limbs you lose, because better tech will be, an upgrade.
Yeah,
Alright,
you'll be fine. Except you'll have to take like the neurosuppressants or the immunosuppressants from
Titanfall 2.
Cyberpunk.
From wait, are they in Titanfall 2 as well?
Oh no, I was thinking about the jump pack. It's kind of a jetpack. It just goes forward and up.
Okay. Why have we not invented spring shoes yet?
We did. They were called moon shoes and they broke people's ankles.
Yeah.
Oh, no, how?
Because
we
the
did.
spring
It's called a pogo stick.
Weaker than the spring.
Oh my god. That's crazy.
That force would just completely fuck up your leg.
Mm-hmm.
Dang it. I was looking forward to those.
See, that's the issue with a lot of these things. It's that the human body simply isn't designed for it.
Yeah.
Why not?
Well, it's not a big issue. If it's a really good time, it's worth it.
For different purposes.
God hates us, I guess.
Something like that, I guess.
God is dead.
If God let us invent technology, why didn't he let us use it?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe one day there will come a time where you can get your body fully replaced with cybernetics and get like this cool exoskeleton, and then we can do crazy shit.
And then we can pour ice cream out of our fingers like baby.
I don't know why that's such a hang up for you, but no.
I don't know. It just sounds, it's so dumb, I'm obsessing over it now. It's like, it's not truly futuristic until we can do that.
It's not truly futuristic until you start adding completely extraneous bits of functionality that are ultimately worthless in your day-to-day life.
And like each time it's like an iPhone upgrade where it's like slightly better, but not really.
That is one way to look at it, sure.
That's how you know you've made it.
Slightly better, but in a way that is unnoticeable in everyday use.
Yes.
So how you gonna get out of this one, Whiskers?
That is a great question.
Shoot, we're playing D&D.
Yep. Alright, well, I guess I'll go ahead and hand things over to Marak real quick. I'll go ahead and reiterate the stream title. Sorry, not the stream title. The stream schedule for this week for anyone who is here. We're doing this tonight, obviously. We've got Phoenix on the docket for tomorrow. I am planning on starting Yakuza 0 either Tuesday or Wednesday night. And then there will be a Persona 4 stream either Thursday afternoon or Sunday night. That is the tentative plan for the moment. I have not planned past that. Yep, that's about everything from a logistical perspective, and so I can go ahead and hand things over to our Dungeon Master, Mirak.
Let's go.
Hello.
McRock.
Oh, and we're going to have to take the 9 o'clock break tonight. That's the other thing.
Yep.
McRock. Lightning McRock.
Lightning McRock.
No.
Perfect.
Can we call them
Lightning
those?
McCrocs.
You know the Lightning McCreen Crocs? Can we call them that from now on?
The lightning McRocks.
Yo, bro, I got the new lightning McRock.
Absolutely. You can do whatever your heart desires.
Okay, so can speaking as of D&D now, can I just kill these guys and watch?
Yeah, just skewer them all.
Can I
like
summon
kebab.
the red dragon from Dungeon Meshi?
What?
Alright. Fuck you all. Now I gotta go watch Dungeon Meshi.
I mean, I was just waiting for it to finish because I have like incredibly low retention.
The frog episode is next week. That's something to look forward to.
Okay,
frog
I'll just
episode.
pick up the manga.
Yeah.
The frog?
The frog episode.
I have the
What is
same
it
problem. Well,
mean?
I actually do not. I don't have the same
scared.
problem as Marak, but I also can't watch
What
things
does it
weekly because at some point I will forget to keep up with it.
It's not that I will forget. I just don't like to. Like,
No,
really like
I know. I
having
was about to
something that
say
can
the
sit down
result
and
is the
binge.
same. The process is different. I just can't keep up. I completely fail in every way to keep up with something on a regularly scheduled basis.
There.
Fuck.
All right.
I've been paying
So-
for that this whole time. I gotta cancel that subscription.
Oh no.
So
What have you done?
What?
Oh, I don't know. I'm over dramatizing whenever Leo's do. Is there a map on Owlbear?
Yes.
Yes.
Wait, is this the old Owlbear? Yes, it is. What's
Oh.
the new one?
It's like literally. It's at the bottom of SVE.
I found it. No, I didn't.
I should probably bookmark it, now that I think about it.
Okay,
pin
so
it if you
remind me
want.
what I did last time because I forgot.
I was just about to get to that.
Thank you.
So, where last we left off, our band of heroes began looking into a strange set of circumstances that seemed to have befallen this forest. Multiple different goblinoid zombies were walking around as if they were living still. To that end, they fought some zombies off at their camp during the nighttime before venturing deeper into the forest, and eventually arriving at a village, a goblin village. But that too was destroyed and left a ruin. However, not too far off in the distance, the group came across a small gathering of what appeared to be bandits, hovering around a steel doorway that they couldn't seem to get open. Although initially Prince and Roxanne approached before returning to their party after discovering that it was more of a moot point to interact with them, Azedamado returned under the guidance of his stone and successfully pissed them off. I mean,
forgot that was a thing.
Unfortunately, due to a couple of bad rolls, Azedamado ended up casting a spell on them, which blinded the person standing in front of you, but
Bad
basically
rolls?
no one else.
Oh,
I
okay,
mean,
yeah.
I
Okay,
think
I
make,
thought you were
an
saying like
intimidation or
by
persuasion check.
accident I cast a spell. Sorry.
No. But anyway, that brings us to today. Azedamado, I would like you to roll initiative.
Oh shoot. Why roll when I need to run?
Well, I mean, you can run, but
It's gonna
Oh,
be big, bigger than that. Should I actually find the real
That's
number?
gonna be bigger
if
than
you could,
that.
yes.
What do you have to do again? I can't believe I forgot that.
You have
Initiative.
Initiative, yeah.
How do I?
16 plus whatever
Oh,
your
no.
initiative modifier is.
It's in the top middle of your first page. Next to your
I
armor
can't-
class and your speed.
Find my page. What did I do?
Well, your initiative is 5, I'm pretty sure, because it's your dexterity. So I'm just gonna go ahead
Oh,
and
yeah.
put you in the initiative as 21, which is before all these other goons get to have their action. So, Azedamado, what would you like to do?
Okay, I just want to say, you know how y'all are like tired and actually tired? I'm tired, but like the drunk tired, where you don't realize how tired you are. So this is gonna be interesting. Proficiency in
Alright.
dexterity. My thing's a 23. Anyway, I'm going to run backwards.
All right. How far backward? You're just gonna dart off into the forest?
I'm gonna dart off into the
Alright.
forest. Actually, no. How quick am I compared to them? Like, how fast would I outpace?
If you book it, you can outpace them pretty easily. Rogues get to run fast, and I don't think. Let me check real quickly.
Rogues get to
But I
run
don't
fast.
believe that these guys are fast enough to keep up with you under normal circumstances. And I would be correct in that assumption. They are about as fast as the average person, but not like speedy like you are. So if you choose to run, then you can run. You don't know what consequences might befall you because of that, but you can run.
I mean, do I want to kill them all? That sounds like a drag.
The question is, can you?
I'm fine. I'll figure out a way. Ozzy never dies. I'm gonna run, but at a pace that's just slightly ahead of them.
Okay, this is gonna be weird because this battle map is pretty small.
We'll just
But
pretend the woods are bigger.
I mean, they are bigger. But it's just unfortunate that it worked out this way.
Yeah.
But anyway, you're welcome to run.
You have
Go
to
ahead and you get 30 feet of movement, so that's 6 squares.
Okay. 6 square and what? Okay, I'll just go. I go 6 squares, and then I have an action, right?
Yes, you have an action and a bonus action.
I'm gonna.
I will. Okay, just move.
Yeah,
first,
go for it.
actually.
I don't know how many 6 squares is. I'm just gonna throw myself over there.
What do you
We're
mean you don't
working
know how
in
many
limited
squares
real
it is?
estate. Well, I don't know if it's diagonal. Does it count differently?
It's just 1 square if it's diagonal.
Then somewhere over here. 1, 2. I can't
For the
count.
sake of
Whatever.
ease and not having to count the Pythagorean theorem, they don't have you do anything different for
Thank
diagonal movements.
Goodness.
I could.
I thought you couldn't do diagonal movements.
What? No, this isn't chess.
I don't know.
This is Dungeons and fucking Dragons game.
Everyone
Okay.
here is a rook. Then the final bass is a bishop.
Well, everyone can move diagonally, so you can't like.
We're just a whole bunch of queens on a board.
I
We're
mean,
a
more
whole
or
bunch
less,
of
yeah.
queens in a world of kings.
All right. As you back up, the man who you blinded is going to take an attack of opportunity at you with disadvantage because he can't see you, you know.
Oh god, he's
Um,
that close?
Actually, a better.
You were literally standing in front of him.
I should have thought that through better. I'm gonna be
It
honest.
doesn't matter. You rolled a 5 plus 2, so that's 7. That does not meet your armor class. And you are now further away from them.
Okay. So once, did they follow me?
Depends. Are you trying to get them to follow you?
Yes. I'm gonna back up while looking at.
Okay, go ahead and make a... Call it a persuasion check for me.
A persuasion, eh?
Yes.
I was very persuasive. I don't know how persuasive yet, but very persuasive. 21.
Okay, so with the 21, as you sort of begin to dart through the trees of the forest, you manage to do so in just a way that it's almost as if you're inviting them to chase you down in defiance.
It'll be fun.
And so, on their turns, they oblige. Does that end your turn?
No. We're not done yet.
Okay.
What was I gonna do?
Stab one of
Can
them.
I? How powerful is minor illusion?
Not. I'm pretty sure
It
it's
is
a
minor.
minor illusion.
So I couldn't like make a copy of myself that looks like it's running away.
No.
Let me check the spell.
Oh,
I don't think so, but let me check the spell. Minor illusion. You create a sound or an image of an object that lasts for the duration. You can create up to a 5-foot cube, so you could make a very stubby Azedamado. It wouldn't make any sound, but you could make them like a short version of yourself.
Stubby. I won't do that. Instead, with my bonus action, I'm gonna go a little farther out.
Okay, if you use your bonus action or dash, you can move another 6 squares.
Okay. I'm not gonna try and do that. I'll just say I'm farther. I don't
Okay.
want to get too far ahead of him, but like maybe 20 to 30 feet ahead.
Alright, sure, why not? You're already 30 feet away from them, so I don't know what you mean by that.
thought they were chasing me.
They will
Maybe
chase
I-
you on their turn.
All right, then I'll get another 10 feet out. Just
Okay,
10.
sure.
This is turn-based combat. Wait, your goddamn turn.
Is that everything?
Yes.
All right. On their turns.
Maybe I should have called for help before backing up.
They are all going to begin moving in your general direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, I
1,
should
2,
have gone the 10 feet.
The ones that can't really catch up to you are going to use their action to dash.
Uh-oh, I forgot.
I gotta follow them or further off the screen.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Oh boy.
I didn't think this. I thought I forgot
And
they
just to
had bonus
clarify, no one else has any idea this is happening, correct?
No, you guys hear it.
Okay.
You guys are close enough, and after having seen Azedamado run off, I would assume you didn't just leave him for dead. That in the distance you hear, "Hey, get his ass! Get his ass!"
Okay. Can we give chase?
You can. Which of you is coming along with him?
I think we both.
I mean,
need
I'll
to.
go.
Yeah, I'll
We're
go.
way the fuck behind though.
The
And
whole-
Kyle's
gonna-
not
I'm
even
gonna
on
let out
screen
a-
right now.
I was gonna say I'm gonna let out a loud whistle so Kyle is aware of that we're running, and to also kind of like it'll lose our sense of surprise on the enemy. But I feel like Aze is gonna keep running, and we need to at least split them up a bit.
All right, you let out a loud whistle. The rest of you begin making your way. I assume you dash.
Wait, can you make it a reaction attack when people attack you?
If you have certain abilities, yes, but if you don't, then no.
Shoot.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be a no.
The remainder of you, if you guys are attempting to join in this fray, I'm gonna need you to roll initiative as well.
All right.
Alright, where's the dice place?
$16, 18.
Nice.
17.
Noise, dude. Wait, what is initiative again? Is it plus your dexterity or plus your proficiency?
Dexterity.
Okay.
I got a fat 4 on the roll, so let me go see how bad this is real quick. It's gonna be a 7. Awesome.
Okay. What'd you get, Kyle?
17.
Nice.
Okay, Kyle at least is cooking.
Dude, I
Honestly, low initiative bard is kind of the way to go, because then by the time, since you're near the end of turn order, you know exactly what the whole party needs.
That, you
That's a
know
good
what?
point.
Alright, fair enough.
I'm a low roller and I do well with it.
Yeah, Rock-
Well, if you want your DPS to come out swinging, so my high initiative's good, but
I got initiative like a dog. I heard that dog whistle Rox has. And
And you're like,
Pavlovian
Ooh, let the
response, you
dogs
immediately
out.
fucking started running.
All right. In that case, first up would be Rox.
Awesome. How far? Am I starting exactly where I am now?
Yeah, I would say you guys were far enough away that I'm giving
Okay.
a little bit of liberty by saying that you are where you are, but for the sake of this, yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shit. Okay. What's the range on my gun? For me, dashing would be a full action, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Although I do believe you can fire your guns as a bonus action.
Yeah, exactly. It's just a matter of where it is. And also, which gun? Because I'm pretty sure I might still have flamethrower equipped. I forget if I swapped or not.
I think you did because last time you used the flamethrower,
Oh,
you
yeah,
set
yeah.
the forest on
I
fire.
hated it. Yeah, I hated it. So yeah, we're back on my normal gun. Eldritch Cannon. That's... Oh my god, the range is 120 feet. Okay, so I could definitely still hit them. So we're gonna use my normal action to dash and move another 5 squares.
Okie dokie.
2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to take aim and fucking flip a shot over at... I'll just go for Tim.
Okay. Currently, although it is not apparently visible because we're off the map,
There are
Everyone is
trees
surrounded
now.
by forest, yes. You can still go roll for hit, but he does have half cover, which is a +2 bonus to his armor class.
Okay. I mean, better than not shooting at all. What do you roll? Ooh, 7 plus my bonus of. Oh shit! Where is it?
This is not going well, man.
I forget. It's plus my spellcasting modifier.
Spell attack modifier.
Okay.
So your
Yeah.
intelligence and your proficiency bonus.
12.
12 total?
Yes.
Okay. So, as you sort of aim in that general direction through the trees, you can't really seem to find any of them, but you let it out just the same, and it slams into a nearby tree, splintering off pieces of wood. And at that point, you hear someone say, "Shit! Ambush!"
Damn it. Okay. Well, I pass.
All right. Next up would be Kyle. Kyle Weezer, or whatever your name is. Kyle Hader.
Kyle Weezer. Oh, I look just like Kyle
Just like Buddy.
Hader. Oh, and your rocks on and rocks off. I don't care what they say about us anyway. I don't care about that.
Weezer, ladies and gentlemen.
About where is Ozzy?
Kyle pulls out a guitar.
About where's what?
Off the map. Move up and to the right.
I mean,
Or
like,
zoom out.
I mean, like, he's not actually right up next to them, right?
No, he is. He's
No,
surrounded
he is.
by them. currently.
He is at the top of the pile. He's just surrounded by other rogues, so it looks.
Oh,
He's the top middle of our little fucking 3x3 body pile.
not good.
Not good at all.
Fuck. I wouldn't be able to see him through all the forest, would I? When I
You can still make out where they are, but it's like barely. If you were trying to make an attack at them, they would have 3/4 cover, which is a 5 bonus to their armor class.
That's perfect, actually. So 30 feet's like five squares?
A single square is 5 feet, so it'd be 6 squares.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Okie doke. Perfection. I'm gonna vortex warp Aze back to me.
Oh my god. If this works,
Okay.
you're genius.
It's a 90-foot range to anyone I can see.
Vortex Warp. The spell says you magically twist space around another creature you can see within range. Come on, Wikidot, fucking load faster. The target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw. The target can choose to fail, or the target is teleported to an unoccupied space of your choice that you can see within range. Okay. In that case, Azedamado, I'm going to need you to make a perception check.
A perception check?
Yes.
¿Por qué?
Because through the forest, you don't see what's happening, but you suddenly start to feel as like a magical distortion of the space around you begins to take place.
Uh-oh.
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 That's gonna be an 11.
I cut Aze
Okay.
in half.
That's fine. The DC wasn't like gargantuan. So
Okay.
with an 11, you can see in the distance, and you can hear Kyle chanting away at his components. You know that this is a spell that Kyle is casting that is about to affect you. So you can choose to fail it or not, but I will add that you don't know what's happening.
Aze would not feel that concerned with a space-time contortion rift. He'd just be like, alright. So I
All
choose
right, in
not
that
to
case-
fail. Or do
in
I
that
have to
case,
still
Kyle?
roll?
Nope. If you choose to fail, you can choose to fail. So, Kyle, where would you like to place Azedamado?
I'll put him. I'll grab him and I'll put him like right here.
Okay. So, as you're being surrounded by a group of men, all with daggers at the ready and prepared to stabby you, just you suddenly teleport and appear over next to your beloved Kyle.
What the hell were you thinking?
Money.
I understand. Everyone, let's fall back.
No. I was just gonna turn. I know it's not my turn, but I'm gonna turn and run immediately towards that thing or start whatever.
Okay. In that case, last on the initiative order for this instance, as long as that's the end of your turn, Kyle.
Yep.
I feel
would be
like
Prince.
Kyle was like I feel like Brees was cooking this up the entire week, like waiting for this.
I just thought of that. I was like, hold on a second. I can teleport teammates.
Actually,
No.
that's also that either one of those two. Either he thought of this days ago and has been
Cooking.
preparing to use it, or he literally just noticed it.
Oh shoot, I can do that.
Vortex warp is quite the spell.
Apparently so.
So, Prince, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna run 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna run up here so that I'm amongst their ranks, but I'm not gonna do anything else since the situation is not quite as dire as it was before. And I will I will scold Oz. What on earth were you thinking? Quick,
Ozzy is
we need
not
to get out of
listening.
here before they catch up.
I'm turned towards the money. I got my eyes on the prize.
What are you
Alright.
doing? I'm gonna. You know what? No. Can I restrain Oz?
No, you cannot. I'm a slippery little rogue. You won't get
But
me.
it is
Wait,
not
wait,
your
what?
turn.
Are
Wait,
you
what's
gonna
happening?
try?
Leo, you cut out if you were gonna do something.
Oh, I was about to ask if I could restrain Aze.
You can try.
Most accurate description. All right. I've technically used up all my movement though, so
Haha, you're too far.
am I too far to properly do anything?
Warning.
You have to be
inspiration.
right next to him in order to do it. However, you could use a spell on him if you wanted to.
I'm not sure I have any that like practically would make this work.
Set the ground in front of me on fire.
I have a feeling that wouldn't actually do that much.
No.
It's like you are
I was not
absolutely correct.
My coat trails look better. Singed.
I would not. I feel like minor illusion on Aze is a bad idea. Not that I could do anything with it.
Ozzy, it's me, your father. I'm very disappointed in you.
Whoa.
What have you done?
You've killed them all.
I wonder if I could use suggestion.
I
That
suggest
feels
you
like
stay put.
that feels like overstepping a line though. So maybe I won't.
You can't stop the Yazo train.
They theoretically could with suggestion, but
What's up?
whether or not they want to. You could stop him with suggestion, but you don't want to.
Yeah, no, it's not for lack of an ability to do so. It's I think it would be out of character to do so.
Mhm.
And the situation is not yet so dire that Prince would break ethics in order to bring him back. So Prince will sigh and wait for their next turn to try and get Aze out of this mess.
Can you?
Okay.
I don't want to backseat game. Can you buff anybody?
I could actually. You know what?
Yeah,
That's
buff me.
absolutely true.
What is it buff?
I just use Bardic Inspiration. That's what it is. In that case, I think I'm gonna call
Tell
out
me I'm the best
to,
lockpicker, you know.
Brock's something to the effect of, "Hang in there just a little bit longer. We're on our way out." Something like that.
You got it.
And we'll
And then I
decrement
flip
my
my- I
Bardic
flip my goggles
Inspiration,
on.
and Rocks
Oh, heck yeah.
will have a little bit of extra ammunition to work with next time.
All right. In that case, top of the round, round 2. Azedamado, you are up
Go right
first.
to this lockpick right here. Let's see. And I'm gonna lockpick it.
All right, you sprint over. It is your action to lockpick, so go ahead and roll a lockpicking check for me.
Oh god. That's just sleight of hand, right?
No!
Karma.
You know, I don't know if you deserved this or not, but it just ended up that way. All right. So, Azedamado, in your flurry of adrenaline and excitement at the prospect of treasure, you run up, you place your lockpick in there, and with just a bit too much force, it breaks off.
God damn it.
Fox is gonna be so
I had a whole little side thing about keeping that whole thing.
Pumpkin,
All right,
I did not
bonus
realize
action, can I
for a
stab the
while
door?
that you were in here, and you
Can I
said
stab the
silent
lock?
stream for a little while, and I was like, oh god, did I forget? Did I mess up the volume again?
You can't stab the door. You don't think it's gonna do anything, but you can.
I'm gonna stab the
This
lock.
is a steel door.
It's the lock. It might break the lock.
It's a steel door.
Well,
That's
have
fine.
you ever?
Have
No.
you seen a steel door?
Go ahead and make an attack, Azedamado.
All right. What do I
What are
need
you
to roll?
attacking with? What
The
do you mean
dagger.
you need to roll? Attack roll. Okay. Go ahead and roll the.
I'm gonna pop at
and
the door.
add your
Open.
dexterity and your proficiency bonus.
Okay. That's gonna be. Oh god, that's gonna be. Wait, my dexterity or my dexterity?
Your dexterity modifier, the smaller number.
What if you have? Oh, that's a saving throw. That's what I was looking at. Okay, so that's gonna be an unnatural 20.
Okay. You dagger breaks.
Are you kidding me?
You stabbed a solid steel door with a dagger,
No, I stabbed the lock.
which is also made of steel.
Well, did it break any of the mechanisms?
No, it's a lock.
Hmm.
You can open this giant steel door lock by hitting it with another giant steel door lock.
I love that guy. Anyway, go ahead and mark one dagger and one thieves' tools out of your inventory. Those are both now broken.
Ya bozo.
And does that end your turn?
Well, I mean, can I run now?
I mean, you have 15 more feet of movement if you wanted to.
Alright, well, I'm gonna start running. Where was it? 1, 2, 3.
All right.
Guys, we gotta go.
Next up is
What did I
Roxanne
say?
Rockstop.
Alrighty. Well, I had my bardic inspiration. I'm still mad at everyone. So we're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get on the very edge of the visible forest.
Does anyone else have thieves' tools?
Yeah, I can make that shot, I think. Yeah, 20 feet. Gonna use my normal action to fire an arrow over at Tim.
Okay.
And that's gonna be +5 bonus. So 17.
Okay, even with the cover, that just takes into Tim's chest. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Sweet. 1d8 plus 3. 8 damage.
Okay. So, you hear a groan as Tim takes a solid amount of damage straight to his chest. And although he is still standing, you see as a gout of blood sort of spills from his chest and he sort of looks pale down at the wound. It doesn't look like the best.
Cool.
Alright.
In that case,
Is that-
I'm then going to take aim and try and shoot at Gaunt with my Eldritch Cannon.
Okay. Go ahead and roll another attack for Gaunt.
22.
That hits.
Yeah.
That absolutely hits.
That hits.
All right, 2d8. Bam, 10 damage.
Okay. So another big hit on Gaunt. You just see as he takes this blast to the chest, and you see him almost double over from the pain and almost get knocked off his feet. Still standing, but he looks like a sneeze would knock him over.
Sweet. All right. And then in that case, I will pass. Yeah, pass.
Okay. Next up would be Kyle Weezer.
Alright, I guess he's Kyle Weezer now. Are we just gonna start going and engaging them now?
I'll cast a Scorching Ray, and I'll throw 2 fireballs at Tim and 1 at Gant.
Okay. Roll the first one for Tim.
So, attack.
Go ahead. Just
23.
just roll 2d6 for me.
I can do that. 7.
Okay. So, as you raise your hand with arcane energy and blast out 3 rays of scorching heat energy, Tim evaporates as this ray of fire just bursts through his chest, and like a Mortal Kombat fatality, you just see like his innards expose, and like he sort of clutches them in his hands before doubling over, dead.
Wow, that was fucking brutal. All right.
Fuck! They killed Tim! Go ahead and roll for the one on Gaunt.
Magic missile.
18.
Yeah, he's dead as well. He had 1 hit point.
I want to roll.
So Tim and Gaunt are both laid to waste. Last one, who are you gonna aim it at?
My mind went to the door, then to Aze, and then to Pruno.
In that order.
Hey, can it melt a steel door?
That's what I was thinking.
Actually, hold on. What is steel's melting point?
Like 1,000 degrees.
Hey, it melted through his
Steel
armor.
Melting point.
If I had heat metal, but we can give...
It's actually higher than that. It's steel often melts at roughly 2,500 degrees Fahrenheit.
Google, what's the temperature of a fireball?
What type of fire are we talking about here?
The one that Kyle's shooting?
Fireball.
Magic.
You guys do realize that there is a pretty wide range of temperature for fire, right?
Yes, because the sun is very hot and the stove is also pretty hot.
That is an accurate way to put it. There is a lot of difference between the sun and the stove, but they're both still hot.
I don't think magic missile is a fireball. Doesn't count.
This is scorching ray, and I will let you know right now that there is combustion and energy to it, like a bullet going off. It cannot melt solid steel from getting
it's a different type. It won't. It's the heat is too instantaneous to properly do much to steel.
I'll do Pruno then.
Okay, go ahead and roll an attack for Bruno.
Another 18.
I think
You melt and dies as well.
good hit. But okay, yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
1.
What was it?
Just 1.
It's 2d6. How did you roll a 1?
They're each 2d6?
Yeah, it's 2d6 per ray.
Fucking awesome.
Kyle witnesses power.
7.
You see as Pruno, big human man, takes a blast to his chest, and you see that there's a scorch mark that's sort of blasted through his clothing and has left a mark on his skin, but he is far more stalwart than those of his men.
I'll say, can I say I
Very
cast
dead
these
men.
scorching rays with finger guns,
Yeah, sure, why not?
and then I'll blow them out?
So yeah, Kyle just
Eviscerated them.
with
Wait,
finger
who's
gun,
left?
just
Who's dead?
blast. Tim and Gaunt are both dead. Pruno, Orono, and Carcass are alive.
Tim and Gaunt? I can't count.
Can I?
What?
Can I speak to them? Or
You can.
If you care for your lives, I'd turn back now.
Oh boy.
Alright. Sure, make an
Oh,
intimidation
boy.
check.
Oh no.
It's still pretty good. That's gonna be a 14.
Okay. Unfortunately, that does not meet the DC. DC was 15. These guys are pissed off, and two
Kyle
of
had
their allies
one
just
voice
got
crack and it just
brutally
didn't
executed in front of them. These guys are out for blood, and you actively hear Pruno say, "Man, they're not taking any survivors."
I only bolstered their resolve. This isn't good. They became Helldivers.
Ugh.
Wait, did I have one dagger or two?
I don't know. How many daggers did you have?
I would assume
I have
you
no
would have
idea.
had 2. Most rogues tend to carry 2. Unless you somehow broke the second one too.
I mean, it's not out of. I take another stab at the door.
And then I'll pass.
Okay. That brings us to Bruno. So he is going to get up right in Rox's grill, and he's going to take out his scimitar and his dagger, and he's going to take 3 melee attacks at you.
Oh, 3!
Oh my god! Oh no!
First
Can I
one,
use my bardic inspiration for dodging?
afraid not, I don't think.
Damn.
What can you use it for?
Attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws.
Mm-hmm.
Could have used
So-
that. Maybe they would have turned around.
Wait, so if Prince had cast
Well, I had the
cast
bardic
the bardic
not you.
inspiration on me,
I
could
know.
I have re-rolled the wait?
No,
Yeah,
you
could I
add
have
a
re-rolled
bonus to it.
You had a
You
bonus.
don't re-roll it. You add a bonus of whatever
Oh.
you roll on the dice, which is a d6.
Hey, Marok.
What's up?
Can you remind me? I have Hellish Rebuke, which is a reaction spell. How does the mechanics of that work? Like, do I need to cast it on my turn and then it activates on when I get
No.
attacked, or like if I get attacked, I can just say, "Hey, reaction."
Yeah, latter.
Oh, okay. That's way easier to use than I thought.
Yeah, this 5e is about economizing and ease, so don't worry about that sort of stuff. You just gotta cast it when you're attacked.
Sweet.
Anyway, second attack against Kane, because the first one was a solid 8,
Okay.
is a 19.
Okay, that does hit. How
You
much-
take 7 points of slashing damage.
Okay, I'm down to 27 health.
Oh,
And second and last attack is a 14.
14?
Yes.
That misses. My AC is 16.
Okay, nice. So he just comes over you. How dare you! And the first slash just manages to get you right in the center of the chest, and there's a line down your abdomen that's bleeding a bit now. But the second two, you just manage to shrug off and knock away before they make any purchase.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
After that is Orono. He is going to... get right over here, and he is going to make a light crossbow attack at Kyle. So, Kyle, that is a 19 to hit.
No way.
No, I haven't made a homunculus yet. I want
Yeah,
to.
totally hits.
All right, you take... Excuse me, you take 4 points of piercing damage as a bolt just goes... sticks right into your chest.
Owie!
Kyle dies.
Ooch, ooch.
Kyle dies and goes
Alright.
to heaven. Part 1.
Next up would be
I almost
Prince.
had Tom Jerry scream.
Prince time. It's Prince time.
Yeah. It's Prince in time.
No one else can Prince like Prince do.
Yeah. Okay. Switch back to movement. Prince is going to go 1, 2. Oh, that. Okay. Then I need to switch back to the other tool. That was 4, I think, from where I was, and then we'll go 5, 6. Sort of stand behind Kyle right here, and then I am going to use Vicious Mockery on Pruno. We'll see if this works.
Okay.
And I'll tell him.
That's why your shoes raggedy.
I'll tell him. You're not looking so good with that hole in your chest.
All right. That is a wisdom saving throw. And I don't
That'll
think
be
he'll
secret
succeed with
online.
a natural 2. So go ahead and roll the damage for that.
It's a 1d4 psychic damage. The more important thing is that he has disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Correct.
But every time I have used this spell, I have rolled a 1 for damage.
Yep.
And, like, I've been keeping track. Every time I've used this spell, it has been a 1 for damage.
Statistical anomaly. Alright, so that's your action. You hear as he yells back, "Fuck you! I'll kill you!" But you can see that he seems shaken, and a bit of blood begins to drip from his nose.
And then I am going to, It's a big fight. We'll use a second Bardic Inspiration on Kyle, and I will tell him, "Keep up the good work, we're almost there." Yippee! Lore-accurate Kyle response. Hey, I got a question real quick, Marak. Did we finish that long rest? We did finish that long rest that was sort of like partially interrupted by the goblins.
Yes.
And we haven't been in a battle encounter since then, right?
Correct.
Okay, my Bardic Inspiration didn't restore properly, and so it wasn't checking out, and I needed to check back on that real quick.
Yes, you should have all your resources at this moment.
Okay, so I've used 2 Bardic Inspiration and have 2 left. We're back.
Does that end your turn?
That ends my turn, yes.
Alright, last up would be Carcass.
Motherfucker named Carcass. That's what he's about to be.
I was thinking the same thing.
He's just going to take a singular swipe at you, Rox. Whoops, I missed. And that will be a...
I expertly duck my stomach out of the way, comedically making a C shape to dodge the knife.
With a 16, I believe that hits.
Fuck! I still get stabbed.
He didn't see hard enough, guys.
So, Rox, as you get into a comedic position to dodge the attack, he's coming at you from like a straight angle, so as you like try to curve around, he just jams it right in your chest. You take 7 points of slashing damage again.
God damn, okay.
You died.
And that'll end his turn.
No, I'm still at 20 health. I'm a big boy, but still hurts.
Top of the round, Azedamado, you're up.
Fuck him up.
If I dash, can I make it to Pruno?
Yes.
You can make it to... Oh wait, I was looking at where now. I forgot you got teleported.
If you bonus action dash, you can make it over to Pruno.
I'm going to stab his neck.
Okay, fuck. Go ahead and make an attack, I guess.
Watch me miss this. That's gonna... Wait, how do you do an attack again?
Add your attack
Ooh.
modifier.
Which one's that?
It should be next to whatever weapon you're attacking.
Wait,
with.
okay. Let me actually figure this out. Dagger. Say where on Roll20?
It should be at the bottom middle. There should be a section that says attacks and weapons, or something to that effect. And you should have something that says rapier and
Attacks and
dagger.
spellcasting.
If you don't, then just try to remember that it's your dexterity modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
Okay. Then that's 16.
Okay. He is going to use his parry reaction. So as you charge
Wait,
him.
what if I
and
sneak attack? Does he
that doesn't.
know?
You cannot sneak attack right now. You have not met the requirements of sneak attack.
All right, he's got buds. I
So-
forgot about that.
As you sort of dart behind him and attempt to stab him in the back of the neck with your rapier, he just parries it with his sword and looks back at you. You! I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah. Focus on not dying first, buddy.
Shut up!
Buster, bucko, pal.
Why'd you kill my men?
I didn't.
That was Kyle.
I'll swing first.
It was all of you!
I asked if you wanted me to open the door for you.
And we told you to fuck off!
And
This
I'm
doesn't
telling
end
you
well
to
for you.
frick off and die now, so go do that.
We could call
Is that
it.
in your turn, Azedamado?
I mean, I
We
guess I
could call
could
it
add mine.
ceasefire.
That's enough action out of Azedamado.
Alright, Roxanne, you're up next.
Yeah, never mind. These people are assholes. Yeah, I'm going to use my bonus action to take aim at Pruno and shoot him in his Angry little murder face.
Okay.
Angry little.
You're gonna shoot him.
Yes. 8 plus 5.
In that case, roll with disadvantage because you are adjacent to him.
And then my other roll. You know, with advantage, that would be really nice. But 13 with disadvantage.
All right. So, just due to the fact that there are two people sort of in front of you, wildly flailing around their blades, your blast just goes off into the forest, not making any
Use my
purchase.
bardic inspiration.
Okay, go ahead and roll for that.
So I just
You gotta roll.
with disadvantage.
No, roll a d6 and add it to your total,
okay.
which was.
I did not
13.
mean to roll that. That's not it.
14. What do you know?
19.
Okay. Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Yes. Nine.
Okay, so you see, oddly, is like the fates sort of misalign around you. You see a dark future where the blast just goes wide, and you, in this one, you just click, blast him right in the face.
Everyone knows missing is cringe. It'll never happen.
Dealing 9 points of force damage.
Sweet. How's it looking?
He is standing firm.
Okay. Is Orno
Like,
still
who'd you
almost
shoot?
dead? I shot Pruno, but who's like near dead?
I
if
don't think
anyone?
we've done any damage to Carcass.
We
or-
finished.
We
Okay.
finished off the two that you had done significant.
Not
damage.
gonna lie, I was only half paying attention. That's my bad. But I'm here now, and I will, I suppose, pop another arrow straight into Pruno.
Okay. Still making those a disadvantage, by the way. So
Yep.
go ahead and roll.
19. Fuck!
Ah!
Damn. Okay. Out of bardic inspiration, I do believe we'll take the consequences of whatever's about to happen.
Okay, sure. You and just Azedamado, you take 1 point of piercing damage as the arrow just manages to slink right between the two adversaries and right into your shoulder, just barely grazing
Wait.
it. But does that end your turn, Roxanne?
Yes. Wait. Yeah.
You have to swear a whole bunch first. You're a dwarf.
Fucking god damn it! I pass.
All right, that brings us to Kyle.
Alright. Let me see what guiding bolt does real quick. Holy shit.
It's a spell attack roll. If you hit, it does 4d6 radiant damage, and the next attack against that target has advantage.
Pruno's gonna die.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'll shoot that at Pruno.
Don't
Okay.
miss.
He's got a bit of cover right now because he's currently being surrounded by multiple different people.
Let me see.
But go ahead.
wait. Real quick, let me see if I can. 1, 2, 3, 4.
If
I'll
you
do
take it
that.
from there, then you're good.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll for attack.
Come on. Oh yeah,
Shit.
22.
Okay,
Oh,
so yeah,
boy.
you just stroll on over and lift up your hand, and with a holy radiant blast, just this bright orb is blasted towards Bruno. Go ahead and roll 4d6 radiant damage. You can roll multiple dice at once.
I
But
forgot how you
whatever.
do that here.
You
9.
just click on it multiple times.
Oh, okay. Whoops. Ready. 9 plus 7, 16.
Okay. So you come around the corner. Bruno takes 16 points of radiant damage as this holy orb just blasts into his face. He's looking hurt now, but he's still standing. Although you see as from like the wound, this sort of radiant light begins to expel outwards and cover him. Next person who attacks him has advantage.
He's got a
Ooh.
weak point.
Does that end your turn, Kyle?
I can't.
Shout nerd to him.
Nerd.
With what is it? Quicken spell. Can I use that on cantrips?
Yes.
I think I have. I don't think I've used any of that yet. So, yeah, I'll quicken spell poison spray at Pruno.
Poison spray, huh? Okay. Sure. You, after doing so, in sort of like a strange fashion. Right after having blasted him with Holy Radiance, you then turn around and it's almost like Joker sort of bow tie poison spray into his face. You gotta be a little bit closer than you are right now, but you have just enough movement to make that work.
Yeah.
And that is a Constitution saving throw against your DC. So, what is your DC?
14.
14. Okay. That is a 20.
Ah.
So, unfortunately, he just manages to dodge out of the way as the poison lands on the ground, creating a small...
How come when he becomes a funny scene, he gets a dodge, but when I do it, I still get stabbed? Cool world.
I don't know, man. It's a cruel world.
Mm.
Rox is sturdy. This guy's bendable.
I am hard
Bend,
like a
not
wall.
break. Alright, does that end your turn now, Kyle?
That it too.
Alright, back to Pruno's turn. He is just gonna look out at all of this and just face the
wait.
adversary in front of him. What's up?
Does advantage against the next attack count for that, or is that just a spell save?
That's a spell save, which is a bit different, unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay.
Just gonna keep attacking rocks on, rocks off. First attack is a 13, which doesn't hit.
Thank God.
Second attack is a 24.
Oh, fuck.
You take another 7 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Just getting
And
bad.
last attack. Okay. Wow, that's cocked as hell. That's a 17.
That does hit.
Alright, so first slash, a second slash, just a dagger up into your gut again. Managing to get caught on your armor to the point where it's not, getting to anything internal, but it still hurts. You take another 4 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, I'm at 9 health.
That ends his turn. It's Orno's turn. Orno is still at a distance, so he's going to take his bolt and shoot it over at Kyle. That is a 9, which doesn't even hit Kyle with his shitty armor class. So that'll end his turn. Next up would be Prince.
Alright, I do not want to take the advantage against Pruno because none of my I don't do a ton of damage. So, I have seen Rox take a couple big hits, and so I'm gonna give him I'm gonna go ahead and give him one of my final 2 bardic inspirations. I'm gonna tell him, just hang in there, just a little bit longer. We're almost
can you
through
heal
this.
Much appreciated.
Is your healing close-up match?
Well, Bardic Inspiration, not heals.
I'm not
dies?
healing him. It's bardic. I'm
Yeah.
using bardic inspiration.
Yeah,
It's entirely different.
there's no healing.
No, I know, but can you heal him?
Not
From
with
a
Bardic
distance.
Inspiration. If
I
you
don't
have
have
No,
any
but
healing
do you
spells.
have a healing spell that...
I do
okay.
not have healing spells now.
You don't have healing spells?
No.
I got some. I got plenty.
Alright.
Was I supposed to?
I don't know. Bards tend to have healing spells.
I'm a very weirdly kitted bard. It works out sometimes, and it really doesn't others.
Alright, that's your bonus action.
I'm going through my spells just to see if I can't find any. I
Alright.
am not absolutely
Heal
not.
yourself.
What's up?
Nothing, I'm making a free room reference.
Okay, I absolutely cannot. I have. Charm person, I think, is not gonna work in a situation like this, so I'll steer clear of that.
very intense music.
Oh shoot, I don't have it on.
Can you explain to me what exactly Phantasmal Force does? How that works?
Yes, you create an illusion within their mind, and if it is harmful to them, they take damage as though they believe the illusion is actually affecting them. So, for example, you could make it appear so that instead of being surrounded by people, Pruno is surrounded by flames, and each turn he takes a bit of damage because of that.
I wish I knew that's how that spell worked earlier, because I could have leveraged that before now.
It's a very handy spell, yes.
I had no idea.
And now you do.
You can do all sorts of shit with it. You can make people believe there's a wall where there isn't. You can make people believe that there's a bridge where there is not.
Ooh, here's a fun one. How about this? If it works, this will be fun. If this actually hits, it'll be fun. Can I use Phantasmal Force on Pruno and make him believe the corpses of his fallen men are rising up and starting to attack him?
Oh god.
Out of vengeance. For being
Shit.
For trauma. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. That is a intelligence saving throw against your DC, which is what?
14.
Really?
That's an 8. So you see, as everyone else sees, I'd say that Prince is the only one privy to what's actually going on, but you see as Pruno begins to look around sort of frantically, and a bit of terror and existential dread begins to fill his expression, as the corpses of his men arise around him, and with their organs sloughing out of their body and their pale undead flesh sloughing off of their corpses, they begin to attack him. Go ahead and roll 1d6 psychic damage.
1d6 psychic?
Yes.
I will get a 1. Oh, I got a 6. Nice.
Nice. Okay. So, within his mind, the men just begin to claw at him, tearing away at his flesh. And you see him sort of like do a strange dance to everyone else who doesn't know what's happening and say, "No, I'm sorry."
Oh my god, this poor guy.
Holy shit.
You're monsters.
And Carcass says, Captain, what's wrong?" But he is just enraptured in his fear. Does that end your turn?
I think I've done enough damage to this guy. Yes, that will end my turn.
Misery.
I mean, I think this is self-defense.
Oh god.
No, because we broke in first.
They
No,
didn't.
if
they were
all
up
of them die, we can say it's self-defense. But only
Listen, your alignment changes regardless of what you want. It depends on what you do, and your alignment will probably change if you do bad shit. But whether or not that's actually happening is something you don't know. So you can figure that out later. Anyway, Carcass's turn. He
God.
says, Captain,
I didn't know that's how
Captain, snap
alignment
out of
worked.
it. And then turns over towards Prince. You!
Oh, he caught on.
He's gonna run over. Azedamado, you get to take an attack of opportunity, and Prince, or Rox, if you have a melee weapon out, you can also take an attack of opportunity.
Why? Because he left his bud?
Yeah.
I suppose
no.
I have my hand axe. That's just always
Wait, at who?
At Carcass, because he moved out of your space.
Yeah, can I take an advantage at Carcass with my hand axe?
Sure.
I should
Go
have
ahead and
just
roll
gone
for
for fire
I
or
was gonna
something,
say,
or something simpler. I didn't have to go
Okay.
that hard.
Oh,
20.
shit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
It's
You can either
1d6.
double the dice or roll the dice twice, but just let me know what you're going to do first.
I'll just roll 2 dice.
Okay, go for it.
Oh my
Holy
god!
shit.
Okay, so I swipe at this guy's Achilles heel. I use my height to my advantage while he's fucking running by.
And just...
All right.
This guy just falls over and does not get back up.
That is exactly what happens. As you sort of duck down and quickly unsatchel your hand axe and swipe towards his leg,
Jesus.
you see as the bottom part of his leg just below his knee just comes clean off.
Oh.
And he smacks
I
his
do not
face
feel
into
good
the
about this anymore. This is a massacre.
This is
And
Did
bullshit.
you ever feel good about
Hey,
this?
they swung first. Never forget.
You shot
And,
first. Well,
No,
actually, he did-
Aze shot first.
Ozzy
No,
blinded
I was
us.
trying to lead them away. I was
Hey.
never gonna hurt them.
We, the people doing the murdering, don't know that yet. Right now, from our
that's-
perspective,
that's
To be
fair.
fair, I
we're
think though the method may have been extreme, all Prince is really doing is a psychic attack, and so while it certainly
That's
was
worse. That's PTSD.
Mhm.
while it certainly was a
They do
dark
spread.
psychic attack, but
Anyway, Carcass slowly begins limply crawling across the floor before he goes limp, becoming a carcass. He's dead.
Oh, you didn't.
Everyone was saying it. It's not like I came up with that. All right. Carcass is dead. Top of the round, Azedamado, you're back up.
All right, I'm gonna try to stab Pruno again. Same spot.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that attack with advantage.
Wait,
That
I
is not the
rolled the
right
right dice. I did not. I don't even know how I got there. That's a 9 and a 20. No!
Ooh.
Okay, Azedamado. Go ahead and roll.
Okay.
Would you rather double the dice or would you rather roll twice the dice?
Twice the dice.
Okay, so go ahead and roll 2d8 and 4d6.
2d8. 4d6. 1, 2. Okay. I'm alright. 27.
As he's sort of like
Alright.
enraptured by the illusion placed around him, he doesn't even have time to process
Okay.
as you take your rapier and jam it through his head, one temple to the other.
Wait, before I do that, I'm gonna say, sleep well and rest.
Boy.
All right.
I'm trying to
He-
put him out of his misery.
He is dead. He just, as you remove your rapier with a sick.
Wait, which
his
one's
body
a
goes to
rapier?
the floor, and he goes to move. It's a long, skinny sword.
Oh, it's pirate.
Mhm.
No, it's
Sort of,
or
yeah.
maybe.
No, kind of.
Fencing.
Okay. I'm also gonna need you to make an intimidation check with advantage.
Against Arno.
Yes, the only one remaining. If you roll a 20, okay, whatever.
All right, I'm gonna just look at him sadly and say, "Run." Holy
You just see he books it off into the forest, never to be seen again.
Any chance I can take.
Oh wow.
Any chance I can finish him off while he's running.
You want to make an attack for him? Go for it. Fucking roll the hit.
I'm thinking because I don't want him like getting more people. Yeah. I'm gonna roll the hit.
We've
I'm
come
gonna
this
take
far.
aim with. Yeah, I'm gonna cry. I see him running. I tighten up the magnifying glass on my right eye. I lift up my force ballista, and I roll. 18.
Oh no.
That hits. Roll for damage.
15. Oh my god.
With the precise aim of a marksman of your caliber, Roxanne, you point your force ballista at this man who is running away from you currently, by the way. And from his perspective, things are going great. He's running away. He managed to get away from the people who killed his allies. And he gets just to a clearing before
Nothing.
But it didn't come through.
He looks towards his shoulder and around his neck, and there is a large chunk missing, and as the blood begins to drip down his body, he falls limp.
Will that have tanked my alignment? Probably. But I don't want
Did it
this
look
getting
cool?
out to anyone.
We take this to our graves.
We need to make money off of this job, and if we carry our reputation to every town, it's not going to be good.
So, as you
No
all
one
stand-
will know of the absolute massacre that happened here. The brutal.
We're running out of words.
Execution.
There you go.
But yeah, what's going on?
As you all stand in the eve of what you have done, a silent lull begins to fall upon the forest, and you are left with but one thing of their remnant, and that is the steel door that Azedamado has broken his lockpick into. You
All right.
get the feeling that that's what they were looking into.
Alright, Azay's just gonna wait. Let me pull up Owlbear so I can actually just do this rather than
Wow.
Can I loot them for lockpicks?
Oh my god.
I mean, yeah.
Go
it-
ahead.
it's very liquid.
I'm gonna just stand and look at the door.
If you're gonna go through all of their bodies, priest, is that what you're gonna do?
Yeah.
All right, you find, fuck me, 5 scimitars, 4 light crossbows, a dagger, some armor of various different sizes, and I'm gonna say 300 total Kaloas.
Nice. Okay. I'm gonna need a second. 5 scimitars, a couple other things. What?
If you want me to spell it out for you, I can definitely do that.
Oh no.
I would just take any non-weapon stuff. The martial weapons aren't going to be worth too much.
I can sell.
Not worth their weight, at least.
I can drop them need be. Maybe I can sell them at the town we get to. I'm gonna take them.
Okay.
All right, you can. I can say them back to you if you want. If you are quick enough to write them down.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. 5 scimitars.
Yep.
A dagger. 4 light crossbow. 4 sets of regular leather armor. 1 set of studded leather armor. And 300 Kaloas. And a
Alright.
crowbar if you want to add that in there.
Yes, I do. Of course I do. Okay, I got it all.
You dare suggest Kyle Hader wouldn't want a crowbar?
That's the most Kyle thing I've heard to date.
So, gentlemen, what would you like to do? I'm assuming as
I just realized my headphones died the second I went to go speak, so I can't hear what you guys are saying.
Oh no.
But I would like to try and swap my force ballista over to a flamethrower so I can like attempt to melt the locks on the door. 1 second. Okay, I can hear again. Sorry about that.
Yay.
Okay.
My headphones
Prince
died
is
without
gonna while we're in the middle of talking about this, Prince is gonna sort of like walk over here and just lie down and just sit down with their back to these ruins, basically.
Okay.
Oh, and I will heal rocks with the healing word.
Oh yeah, we should long rest
Yeah.
or short rest at least. Short rest so we can get our health back. Oh wait. I'm gonna
Aze.
yeah, I was about to say I'm gonna give Aze a mean stare and be like, why don't you go make trouble somewhere else for a bit?
Azay just walks off.
Azay
Okay.
will do that.
Are we good to short rest once Aze is 300 feet away?
Yes.
Is it 200 or 300?
Short rest
300.
is just recover health, right? For me at least.
At the end of, I mean, it depends on your resources. It depends on the class. I believe none of you guys regain resources, but you all can roll hit dice to regain hit
Yeah.
points.
I did not take damage, or not physical
Please
damage,
don't
if,
die.
at that.
1d8. Okay, so I roll. What level
You
are
can
we?
roll 3.
3d8.
You don't gotta use all of them. You can just use as many as you need.
Why?
You roll them and you add your Constitution modifier to each one you roll,
Okay.
and that's how many hit
I
points.
need a
you
lot
regain.
of health, so I'm just gonna roll all 3 and add a flat total. So 17 plus my Constitution. 17 plus 12. I heal 29 health, putting me back at full.
All right.
Hype.
The rest of you can do the same. Azedamado, as you are now farther away from the ruin, probably skulking carefully around the occasional undead zombie or undead goblin that you see traipsing about. You hear
There
the
it
presence
is.
of the rock in your mind once more. See, was that so hard?
Azay does not respond.
You did good. You should be proud. Or you
Azay
could be
still
all
doesn't.
mopey about killing the dregs of society. Your choice, really.
Hmm. Do you know what it feels like to be alone, Mr. Rock?
I
We
was
are
alone
attempting to
for
strike
many
him.
years. What'd you say, Kane?
We are attempting to strike empathy with the Rock.
Yeah.
With fucking what's his name? With Gnargnu, the Devourer of the Divine.
Of the Devourer, Ludo.
Yeah,
Oh.
this is the most Aze play of all time, though. So it's
Yeah.
not like it's not in character.
When you put it like
At
that.
this point, I'm gonna make it a trend of missing every Gnargnu Devourer of the Divine conversation. I'm gonna go head out. Automatically take my actions. I want that door open. I want to learn as much as possible about what's inside.
Okay, I'll say
Okay.
that during the short rest, you also begin using your tool ability to create some thieves' tools.
Sweet. Oh, I was thinking of melting the locks off the door with the flamethrower.
Okay.
Because
That is
I
more
recently-
metal.
Yeah, because I'm too fucking lazy to build a new set of thieves' tools again.
All right. In that case, I'll say that when the short rest comes to an end, you begin melting the lock. But we'll get to that
Sweet.
later.
All right, I'll be back soon. Bye-bye.
Best of luck. I was alone for a long time in that library of yours.
Did it hurt?
No.
So you
No.
don't know what it feels like to be alone.
There is a difference between not knowing what it's like to be alone and being alone and not being lonely.
Yes, there is. You weren't lonely?
The truly strong are always lonely.
You don't have any god friends or, like big scary guys I wouldn't know about?
Maybe once long ago. But my goal is to devour the gods, not to make entertainment of them.
What happens when they're all gone? What do you do then?
Find something else to eat.
Weird.
I have a question for you, child.
Yeah?
Do you know what it's like to feel hunger?
I'm gonna say no. No,
Then
I did know. Not anymore.
what changed?
I saw too much. After that, you kind of lose your appetite.
That is different than hunger.
How so?
Well, you don't ever lose your hunger. You lose your desire. But hunger is something that is inherently with you. It is something that shackles you. Shackles everyone.
So you cannot rid of your hunger for power.
I cannot rid of my hunger to begin with, nor would I want to. There are many pleasures to be had in devouring something.
Have you ever eaten chocolate cake?
There's no response.
Alright, they just walk in silence.
Alright. Well, if you all want, we could take a short break while Kane is doing his thing, but if not, we can continue on. Actually, I think you said to continue on, so do any of you want to take a break?
I might run and go grab food real quick, but we'll see
I'm good.
how long it takes me.
Okay. In that case, I'll say that your short rest comes to an end. You are all replenished, presumably.
Yeah.
Something like that. Prince is still sitting down, though.
All right, let's do this. Nope, that's not his voice, but whatever. Tony Lazzuto sends his regards. Rocks on, rocks off, walks over to the door, and before he gets started, he does the sort of whistle where you put your fingers in your mouth and lets out a loud, signifying to Azedamado that it's okay to come back at this point. And presuming he does, you all feel the intense, prickly feeling of anxiety on your skin.
God, I will never get used to that.
You can say that again.
Did Whiskers leave?
Yeah, Whiskers said he was gonna go get some food.
Oh, okay.
I thought he said maybe. Well.
Yeah, I thought he said maybe as well. So, in that
And
case,
then
I
he
guess we'll
just
just take a
did.
quick break.
Woo! Empire's break time. What are they gonna do?
I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna do what I normally do, which is answer questions if anyone has them. I actually... Ow, my legs.
And Priest is gonna
Haven't
start
been looking
playing
at-
Your Only Move is Hustle. Oh, hey, CD, what's
And
up?
who could blame him?
We just went on break, so you missed an absolutely brutal one-sided onslaught that we recently performed against the bandits who we encountered at the end of the last session. What's up, Pumpkin? Who's winning? Us. For better or for worse.
We stay winning.
It wasn't pretty, but it was a win.
Holy fuck.
What's up?
I'm just looking at some EXP totals.
Alright, apparently CD2 is testing. Some EXP totals for what now?
For your level ups.
Oh, are they high?
So, this is kind of weird to talk about, but I guess I can do it since it doesn't really matter. In order to get from level 3 to level 4, a singular person would need 1,800 EXP. Since there's 4 of you that...
1,800?
Yeah. Since there is 4 of you, that totals out to 7,200. And since starting the campaign, it has gone down by 2,950.
Oh.
Is that good?
I will say that compared to most other campaigns, you guys have moved pretty slowly, but
Yeah.
you also have mostly avoided combat, so that's not
That's also
to
true.
be too surprising.
With the
Although I will
exception
say
of
that
what we just did.
I will say that you guys do gain XP for doing other things as well.
Okay.
Events, successes on rolls, that sort of thing.
Gotcha. Yo, CD, what I was saying, you missed it. You came in while we're on break, but we just finished an absolutely brutal one-sided evisceration of some bandits that we encountered at the end of the last session. It did not paint us in a good light.
Oh, my legs.
But with that said, I suppose we'll just be accepting questions while we're waiting for Kane to return.
Indeed. Currently on break.
So if you
Waiting for
want to
what?
ask just a more general Empires question, or something specific to the campaign at hand, go ahead.
You know, Aze's luck pulled through.
Yeah, I will reiterate. We rolled really well for that entire encounter. I don't know if y'all know, we had some, that was consistently very good rolls on our part throughout the entire encounter.
Rob.
Oh, you're back.
Aze is back.
Except it could have been all saved with one good roll at the start.
I
Frickin'
meant
Rock
with
Neck.
regards to the Demon Rock. I guess a Demon Rock took a liking to Aze. Or at the very least is willing to tolerate his eccentricity long enough to get what he wants.
Yes, currently he has not made enemies at the Demon Rock.
The Demon Rock needed someone who was a little bit crazy or something like that.
for this relationship to work.
I was wondering with the chain guy if my magic could be chain related.
More of a
Chain-related?
question.
If you want to, like, I am doing a lot of the descriptions in combat right now, but if you wanted to, like, spice up the description of whatever it is you're doing, go hog.
Do it.
Hell
You can
yes.
fucking you can have the guiding bolt be just sort of like a bundle of chains wrapped together out of thin air and blast towards the enemy, and on impact little fragments of metal go scattering about the area. Or if Prince wanted to do something with that, or if you have like the suggestion spell, then you can say that like verily visible chain sort of links over and embeds itself in the head of your target.
Well,
bewitching them to do as you please.
I did a pretty vivid description last time.
Yes. And that's all. I'm all for it. You got a little XP for that. That's all I'm saying.
All right. Okay.
Take that
He
into
all of a
account.
sudden got so much louder. What happened?
You went all right. It was amazing.
Your mic is just.
All right.
It's just absolutely. His mic is just absolutely peaking now. What is happening?
It's just right up against my mouth.
That'd do it, I guess.
How loud can I get?
I mean, you're like normal volume right now from the.
Your normal
what?
volume, but really distorted because of how close you are to your microphone.
Oh my god, I don't understand how this works at all.
Did he get like a new microphone?
A while ago. No.
Caprese. Is that just a Caprese moment statement, or do you want Caprese's attention? Small
Alright.
caps, because that's what it sounded like.
If you want to get back to the action in hand,
Yeah.
Rox
Yes.
was going to begin attempting to melt the locks.
Melt that
I
shit.
will say, even with a flamethrower, actually, I'm gonna have someone else do this. Go ahead and roll a d20 for me. Whoever wants to, but just make sure whoever's doing it is.
Ozzy's had pretty good luck. I've had pretty good luck.
I just rolled 2 nat 20s in a row. That's right up at this point.
Okay, I'll go for it.
All right, Kyle.
It's only downhill from here.
Let's see what I got. 2.
Well, we
Alright.
picked the wrong person.
So, as Roxanne begins to take his Flammenwerfer and point it at the locks and begins to hold it there, you all watch in amazement as the intense heat of his arcane flames is not quite enough to melt through the steel lock. However, Aze, you smell a bit of, like, sort of smoke as, presumably the remnants of your thieves' tools are burned up by the heat.
That's funny.
But
Did I
to
ask
know-
Ra? What's up?
To no avail. I was just reiterating.
Okay, should I ask Rask to like make another thieves' tools while the door cools down?
I guess if I have to.
That was like part sands, and I liked it.
Azedamado, you're a good guy, but you got a lot of problems.
Do I?
Okay. So Roxanne is going to sit down. Going to spend the next hour creating a set of thieves' tools. While you all are sort of waiting around looking at each other awkwardly, probably put off by that horrible encounter you just had.
Yeah, should we bury the dead while he's doing that?
If you want to, you've got an hour.
Yeah, I might as well.
Yeah, let's go for it.
All right. So while Rox is sat down concentrating, the rest of you make a set of presumably makeshift graves because it's not easy to bury someone within like an hour, even with multiple of you working on it. I'd say you probably just sort of put them into like a little dip in the ground and begin shoveling
Mound the
dirt
dirt
over
up.
them. But by that time has passed, Roxanne is like, all right, here you go. Hands it to
All
you.
right. Is the door cool enough? Probably cool
Looks
enough.
cool.
All right. This time I won't fail.
I think
ahead.
manufactured
Why-
steel
why-
takes
why is it not
hours to
working?
cool down to the point where you can touch it.
Shh.
Not that that's what's
This is
happening
D&D.
here, but
All right, 6 plus sleight of hand. Oh, okay, so that's gonna be like 13.
wow.
Okay.
Does it work?
So Azedamado, you begin working on it again, and just with an accidental quick twitch, the knuckle of your ring finger on your right hand comes up against the lock, and you take 1 point of fire damage as the heat from the lock burns off the skin on the knuckle of your finger.
Man.
You're gonna have to roll a bit better than that, but your thieves' tools are still thankfully intact. So if you want to make another roll, you can.
All right. Can I like wear gloves?
Do you have gloves?
No.
Then no.
Here we go again.
That is cocked.
14.
That is like extremely cocked. So just go ahead and re-roll that.
All right. 19.
That is
Close,
also a bit
whatever.
cocked. It's fine. With a bit of delicacy and a bit of light-fingeredness, you pick and prod until eventually you hear a small as the lock comes undone.
No, the sound effect didn't come through.
God damn it.
Oh, I got the
Hold
point.
on.
I know.
Let me turn off my...
You hear a quick.
You hear a quick... as the door comes unlocked.
Does it just open, or do we have to open it?
What?
Does it like swing open, or like? Because it's still hot. I don't want to touch it.
It loosely hangs open.
Okay. Can we like kick it with a rock?
Kick it with a rock.
I don't know. Like throw a rock at it so it opens.
I open the door.
No.
Okay. Kyle, you come up and you push the door
I
open.
gently open the door.
With your hands or your feet, Kyle?
Just with my, I push it open like a door.
Okay. You see a set of stone stairs leading downwards.
All right.
I say lockpicker goes first.
All right. I'll just trudge down.
That was easy.
Slowly though.
All right, you begin moving downwards into the space.
Oh my God,
And you-
piano.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay, it's fine, I guess. And you see this very tidy-looking bar space that is almost eerily clean.
Ha!
That's weird.
They wouldn't be like adventurers and this was their base. There's a piano.
They were trying to
up
get
there.
in.
Yeah, but maybe they just had the key to the lock and they're the rightful owner. Oh no, guys, did we just... Are we criminals
Freak
now?
Maybe. Maybe a little bit.
Are we criminals now? You say after we brutally massacred 5 people.
Wait, what is everybody? What are their symbols?
Yours is a
There you go.
dagger as a rogue. Prince's is a guitar. That's. I think we actually have like an artificer symbol now, so we can just use
Oh, okay,
that.
good.
Just leave it be. And this is Kyle. He's a hat.
Kyle's yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's a mad boy. He's a mad hatter.
He's got them real hat hours.
All right, I want to check out what's over in the bed area. Look under beds, under pillows.
All right. You stroll over to the door to the left, walk in, and see a set of hammocks that are hanging sort of loosely from multiple different sections of the room.
Is there equipment?
You don't see any equipment, but you do see on the hammock is a note in a journal that is left open.
I'll
What
read
does
it.
Say.
Okay.
Read for the class, Kyle.
It's a note telling someone named Sam off. They said, Sam, I understand your attachment to the captain. The rest of us get it. We all love the man, but you gotta move on.
Uh-oh.
Make whatever farewells you need, but once you're done, you gotta meet up with the rest of us, alright? Don't take more than a day, otherwise the ship will leave without you.
Okie dokie.
Is right.
Alright, Prince is going to go examine the other side of the room. Specifically this piano, just sort of look around, see if there's anything abnormal about it.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Okay, where is my d20? There it is. 18 plus, let me go... which tab do I have it on?
Investigate the piano.
18 plus, alright, that's gonna be 21.
Okay. So, inspecting it, you don't find much in the way of possessions. It's a piano in a sort of sitting room area with some sheet music laid out on top of it. A classical song. But inspecting around the room, all you can tell is that this place has been abandoned for a while. You're not quite sure how long, but the thick layer of dust that you find and the rust and wear on the piano indicates that it's been more than a couple of years, maybe
So it's
even more than a couple
tidy,
of
but
decades.
it's tidy, but it's dusty.
Dust.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Air.
like
You can
it
also
doesn't
tell
look like
by-
it was abandoned quickly or anything.
It does, actually. You notice that all of the mugs on the table are empty. You think that what probably happened was that there was some sort of toast, and then a bunch of people left suddenly.
Huh.
Uh-oh. The captain.
Interesting.
Wait, whose turn is it now?
There's no turns happening here. You can
Oh,
you
well,
guys can
whatever.
investigate further.
I'm gonna inspect the hole.
Okay.
Just
You
like
go to the
look down.
you go to the door at the back of the bar and open it up. You see a ladder leading downwards.
Do I hear any or see anything?
Make a perception check.
Oh, right. Yeah, I can do that. Perception. That's gonna be 12.
With a 12, you see dust in the air, but the room below you is too dark. All you know is that the ladder leads down. Doesn't lead up at the very least. You can climb down if you want to, but I would recommend telling everyone else first.
I'm gonna drop my broken dagger down.
Okay. It takes maybe like a second before you hear ding 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 ding.
Does it sound like a very echoey chamber or
It does.
very echoey? Y'all, do you wanna investigate the big hole?
That sounds fun.
Prince is gonna come on over as well and take a look. I suppose it would be remiss not to after coming this far, but should proceed with caution. It does look like this place has been abandoned, but who knows what might be lurking further down.
So, you all head down the ladder.
Better
Okay.
for worse. Actually, Aze swipes the sheet music real quick.
I guess. Yeah, down the ladder.
Okay. You all begin to trek down the ladder, and eventually end up in this open chamber-looking room.
Oh.
You see that in the center is this
Yo!
large scientific-looking apparatus, and on either side of it, there are multiple different sets of armor. And at the very end, you see some sort of weird alchemical device with a large cauldron and multiple different vials of fluid leading down towards it.
Where's that? Here.
That's this section here at the very bottom.
Oh wait, this is the ladder. Whoops.
Yes.
I was looking up and then down.
All
Or
right.
down and then.
I'll actually cast detect magic.
Okay.
Alright.
What the fuck? Why'd the music just stop all of a sudden?
No.
You see here, there is a couple things. There is an apparatus that is giving off the most magical energy, but within it, you also see this sword suspended in midair.
Oh god.
A sword?
Where's the sword about?
In the center of this apparatus, it is being held aloft by magic.
Oh.
Both the sword and the apparatus are inherently magic, but you also feel sources of magic emanating from all these armor sets.
No. All right. Detect what metal it is. The armor.
Uh-huh.
Porque.
Flamethrower.
We want to melt the armor.
It's not tungsten, right? Is it like what? Yeah. What is it like a tin armor?
I think you guys are vastly underestimating what it takes to melt metal.
If it's tin.
If it is
Or
tin,
lead.
yeah, true, but you know, neither of those are typically used in armor making because they are pretty weak to temperature
Oh, whoops.
and also not at all durable. But, you know,
Is there anything we can blockade the armor with?
the room is empty besides the armor sets and the table at the far end.
Can I go grab a keg and put it down the ladder
A keg?
from upstairs?
Okay. You climb back up the ladder and go and grab a beer keg. Go ahead and make a strength check.
Can I ask Rox to do it instead?
Okay, fine. Go ahead and roll a strength check and add Rox's strength, which is 0. So
Wait, really?
let
It's
me
better
check.
than -2. 5.
Let me check roll 20 to see if
I
his
have
stats are saved.
-1 on strength, so.
You all are very weak.
What the We all kitted our
None of us
characters
work
so weirdly.
Rox has a 0 strength. So with a 5, he goes over to it. I think this thing is filled with rocks or something. I can't pick it up.
Oh my god.
All right. Can we all just agree that as soon as we touch anything in here, those statues are going to activate, right?
They do seem to be positioned rather suspiciously.
Okay, so what's the plan for when that happens?
Well, I would, if we are planning on engaging in combat of that magnitude, of course I don't know exactly how strong the enchantments would be. If we are planning on engaging in more combat, I would assume that it would be in our best interest to take a rest first. I'm not exactly at my finest at the moment.
Can we make friends with living armor?
I would expect it would just be enchanted.
What to do?
Please.
What to do?
I want the sword. But the sword is hard to get. Tricky indeed. Can you de-enchant the armor? Or de-magic the armor, Kyle?
Not with my skills.
I don't. Yeah, I'll roll Arcana to demagic.
Sure, go ahead and roll an Arcana.
Question, can they climb ladders?
Okie doke. A 6 plus. I've got a pretty hard Arcana. That becomes an 8.
Wow.
You feel the chaos of the magic energy around you, and begin to try and weave it through the armor, hopefully trying to shut it down. Doesn't work.
No. Sorry, Aze. Next time.
How hard is it to bend metal? Like, if we bend it so that they can't move right?
Oh,
Well, you're all fucking weak, so probably very hard.
I don't know if.
Alright, what if we just take the sword and run? Actually,
how, like, do you think that's gonna be the only...
Aze, you want to do rock, paper, scissors, or Jin Kun Po, whatever it is here?
oh no, I want to touch the sword.
Bending sheet steel is incredibly difficult. Yes, and the highest strength stat any of us have is 0.
Yeah, which is like average for a person.
Can we intimidate the armor? Can I put
You
it
can
on?
try.
Can it hurt me if I put the armor on?
I mean, you could always have a Five Nights at Freddy's situation go on there, but
Which
Yeah,
is
that
not
would
enough
actually
to
be
do
terrible.
that, is my point.
I don't know. Where's Jack? Okay,
Jack is not here.
Oh my god.
we'll just see his advice. Let's see. I kind of just want to go. We could rest in the inn, like rest the rest of the way. What
Finish
time
our
is
rest.
it outside?
Time? It's currently about early afternoon.
Should we rest and then leave in the early morning or something?
I'll grab the sword.
You grab the sword?
No, I rolled to try and race Kyle to it.
Oh yeah?
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
God. Prince sees them take off and climbs up the ladder.
Plus dexterity, that's gonna be a 15.
Plus dexterity. That's also a 15.
Go ahead
We
and roll
touch
again.
the sword together. Or roll again.
Yep. You
All
were
right.
right in that this is a dexterity check.
Dang it! No!
Oh, 19.
Okay, so the two of you go ahead and place your tokens on the map.
Oh yeah, right.
I'd say that probably what happens is that you both begin rushing towards this large apparatus with ill
Prince went
intent.
upstairs. I don't know why you put Prince's thing.
Okay, Prince goes
Prince
upstairs
left.
apparently.
No, I said that, but everyone knocked over me.
Oh, whoops.
Where do I grab characters? Wait.
The moment
bottom
Prince
of
saw
the
the two
screen.
of them take off, Prince started climbing the ladder.
Okay, then I'm gonna need you to make an initiative check as well
Oh, me?
to see if you can manage to escape the room before shit presumably goes down.
Fuck it,
Oh yeah,
really?
dude. That armor's gonna move for sure. I was wrong.
14 plus. Let me go. Check on my initiative, which is 17.
A 1.
Okay. Unfortunately, the DC for the check was
Initiative? Wait, sorry.
Kyle's roll.
Didn't I
Oh.
tie Kyle's? Oh, I thought Kyle.
He
got
rolled a
it.
19.
Okay. But my goal was closer.
The ladder's still like 10 feet up. It's
You
not
didn't
that
move
quick
with
to climb
enough
up a
haste.
ladder.
You had a slight hesitation to check on us, and it wasn't enough.
So, the two of you run towards it. Azedamado approaching first and getting his hand around the first ring of the apparatus before Kyle sort of shoulder checks him and manages to get his hand on the sword. You whoop, slide it out, and a beautiful black and gray blade is placed into your hand. And as a sorcerer, you feel the weave of magic through this thing. It is powerful.
Are you proficient in weapons?
No, I don't think so.
You'll have to just pass it over or whatever.
I'm selling it.
Can any of us use it?
We're gonna need this for at least this encounter. Then you can sell it.
Yeah.
Slightly
both,
used.
Both Prince and Azedamado are capable of using a longsword.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
At that, however, you see as the apparatus begins to spin around suddenly, and you see as all of the sets of armor begin to move.
No.
And
It's
Prince,
so
right as you
obvious
have
that was gonna happen.
right as you have your hand at the
Hey, I said
apex
we
of the
should
ladder, planning to escape the catastrophe of what's about to befall you, all of these things begin to move at once. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh my
Oh my
fucking
God.
god.
14.
I forgot how to do this again.
Well,
21?
okay. I got a nat 1, so 4.
You froze on the ladder.
overall. Prince falls off the ladder.
I'll roll for rocks. Rocks got
No,
a 12.
the trap
whatever.
door comes down and startles Prince, and Prince falls down.
Oh boy.
Alright, Rock's got a 12. Plus whatever, you know. I don't know.
His initiative is pretty good, I think. I think it's What the hell was he rolling with?
Curse my consent
I'm
for
not
these imbeciles!
I'm not quite sure what he was rolling with. Anyway, what was your guys' initiative?
21.
If
What
you
was yours,
react to the
Kyle?
catalyst event, you need to roll initiative. Alright.
Kyle, what was your initiative?
19.
19? Okay. What was yours, Azay, again? Sorry.
21.
Okay. So 20 for Azay, 21.
I mean,
or
we
21
knew.
for Azay. 19 for Kyle. Prince, what'd you roll? Like a 1?
I rolled a nat 1 plus 3 for initiative, so 4 or whatever.
Okay. $19, 4, 5, and 1.
Dude, if I had heat metal, bro.
Yeah. Should melt this up. What is the apparatus made out of?
It appears to be made out of a slightly flimsier looking metal than the armor that is currently approaching you.
How sturdy does it look? Is it kind of rusty?
It doesn't look too sturdy. It does actually appear to be a bit rusty.
Are you guys thinking what I'm thinking?
Prince is,
Magic
is
missile.
Prince is halfway up the ladder and got the spell.
And got smacked by the drawer.
I guess. I assumed that the trap door closed, but I guess.
Wait, did it?
It did. It did.
No!
All right. Top of the round. Azedamado, you're up first.
Kyle, pass me sword. Magic missiles. Let's do this. And I point
Okay.
at the apparatus.
Here you go.
Yay! Alright, do I, like, feel anything special holding the sword? Do I, like, oh, I have killer instinct now?
You feel a slight magical energy pulsing through the blade.
The first notes of Ultra Instinct theme start playing.
But you know that certain magical items will only reveal their properties to you once you attune to them.
Oh, that's boring. Could I want to stab. I don't know if I want to stab the apparatus with this sword, but I also kind of want to try.
You're welcome to try if you wish to. Such is the name of the game.
Yeah, let's go for it. Stab it. Stab the thing.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack.
Alright. That's gonna be... What do I add? If I'm stabbing with the sword.
With the sword, add your normal weapon attack modifier, so your dexterity plus your proficiency, but add another 2 to it.
Why?
Because the sword is magical.
Yay! Okay, that's gonna be... 15.
A 15 total?
Wait. No. No. 13. Wait, no.
What the hell? What did you roll naturally?
I rolled a 6, and so it's +5, +2, +2.
Yeah.
Okay, so 15.
Okay. So with the 15, unfortunately, the ring that you're trying to swipe through just ding, and with the sort of like rattly metal sound, unfortunately, you do not manage to deal any damage to it.
Kyle, magic missiles, and I back up. I prepare to protect Kyle at all costs.
Okay. Well, that is good, because next up it'd be Kyle's turn.
Oh man, what do I do?
Magic
here?
missile it, blow it up.
I don't have that. I'm out of spell slot.
Oh shoot, I forgot.
I could guiding bolt it, I suppose. I'll do that.
Yeah, and then I'll stab it.
I'm out of melt. No,
Yeah,
like
I'll
I said,
guide
we
you.
should go take a rest first.
Should have been a long rest. Lesson learned.
Go ahead and roll a spell attack if you're going to guiding bolt the apparatus.
I will be doing that.
All right.
I have returned fashionably late.
Yay.
Why are we fighting a Dyson sphere?
So fun story. You tried to melt the door. It didn't work. You built me some tools, so I opened the door. We went down here. There's a whole bunch of armor that's about to kill us, but we got a sword from the Dyson sphere.
Yeah,
Oh.
no, they got the sword from the sphere, and it very predictably triggered all of the armors that were positioned at regular intervals throughout the room to awaken and start coming after us.
Oh boy.
Prince
We're gonna
actually
blow it up,
tried
though,
to
don't
escape
worry.
the room, but missed on the initiative check by like 2, so here we are.
So, what did you roll for your attack, Kyle?
14.
Okay. So, as you point your hand and once again blast a bolt of holy energy towards it, it just slams into it. No purchase. You're going to need to try a little bit harder than that. It is weaker metal, rusted by age, but it is still metal. And the apparatus is still swirling away.
Rocks, melt it.
Huh.
I look at the camera and give a shrug.
Wait, what am I doing?
Imagine
What-
Truman's show, but Truman knows he's in a show and doesn't care. That's the life Kyle lives.
It's the opposite. He's the only one aware he's in a show.
All right. It is the armor's turn. Armor's 1 moves over towards Prince, taking 2 attacks. The first one is a 10, the second is a 20.
Well, alright, I guess I'll take my damage, but can I use
Wait, that's damage? Did
my
Aze rest while walking, or do I still have those 2 hit points off?
Hellish Rebuke?
You rested.
Okay, good.
But you did lose 1 hit point to the heat damage from the lock, which
Oh,
you
I
did not
forgot
get
that
back.
just happened. Alright, 90.
So I take damage from that thing, yeah?
Yeah, you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as it just takes its armored
Wait.
fists and rears it into your gut.
And then can I use
How
Hellish
much health-
Rebuke?
Yes.
How much health should we have?
You should
That
be at
is
full,
entirely-
except for you are missing 1.
No, like, maximum.
Buddy.
What the hell?
You're level 3, right?
You
Go
should
pull up
know
your
that.
Go pull up your character sheet.
Yeah. I have 20. Does that seem low?
That sounds about
It
right.
is a little low, but you're also pretty low leveled, so I think that's about right.
Okay.
Alright, Hellish Rebuke.
So you're using Hellish Rebuke? Okay.
There you go.
I believe that is...
Such
what
a
is the spell
good
say, Leo?
Hold on. It takes 2d10 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
Okay. What kind of save? You got this.
Dexterity saving throw.
Alright, Dexterity saving throw. That is a natural 1. So I'm going to rule that it takes double damage. Go ahead and roll 4d10 fire damage.
Alright.
God damn.
Alright. 26.
Okay. As this thing, like, just sort of punches you, it's not like a full-on impact, but still hurts. It weirdly just sort of bursts into flame and erupts outwards. And you see as like a lot of the metal is charred and the armor itself appears to be shaking. You have done a significant amount of damage to it.
Alright. Nice.
Armor 2 is going to go after Rocks, because it is the closest person to him. It's going to take 2 attacks at you.
Ah,
One is the lower is a 13, which doesn't hit, right?
yep.
Second one is a natural 20. You take
Ah,
7 points of bludgeoning damage, as this one also just sort of beams you right in the face.
okay. Clonked across the head. I'm suddenly woken up from whatever days I was in previously.
Last set of armor will stumble over to Azedamado and do the same thing, taking 2
Oh,
attacks. First one is a 6, the second one is a 24. You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
You guys, I fucked up.
Kyle.
I'm sorry.
I
Roxanne,
said as
Roxanne,
much.
is your turn.
Okay.
Like, we
Which-
didn't
which-
know the risk.
Which Eldritch Cannon do I currently have equipped? Am I still on my
You're still on your Flammenwerfer.
Okay.
I feel like we might die.
I can't see names, so I don't know who's who. Oh,
I need you, Rox, I need you to burn the apparatus.
All right, I guess I will move to burn the apparatus. 1,
I will
2,
move to burn the apparatus.
3. I'm gonna try and torch this fucking Dyson sphere.
Okay. Do you make an attack for that, or is there a dex save?
That's a good question. I think I make an attack. Yeah, I make an attack, but there's a dex saving throw.
What?
I
Are you
don't-
sure that's not 2 different abilities?
It says, okay, my notes say dex saving throw, so probably whatever that is.
I think it's a dex saving throw.
Yes, it's a
So-
dex saving throw. 2d8 half unsaved. My bad.
Okay, this thing can't make saving throws, so you blast it with fire, and the metal begins to sort of creak and squeal slightly as the rusted edges of it begin to blacken a bit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
I rolled a 7.
Okay. The apparatus takes 7 points of damage, and you see that it is definitely damaged by that.
Sweet.
Still spinning rapidly, but definitely damaged.
Yeah. And then...
Is that end your turn?
No, I still have an action. I'm just not sure whether or not it's worth trying to shoot
Burn more.
an arrow at a piece of armor. Well, I can't use an action to fire the Eldritch Cannon. It's a separate attack.
Oh. Do you
But
have any
I guess
fire attacks? Do you have a big rock you could just hurl down there?
I could just hit it with my hand axe.
Try to chop the metal? I mean, it's maybe
Yeah,
worth a shot.
I'll try and swing at it with my hand axe. Fuck this Dyson sphere.
Go ahead and roll for attack.
1d6. Not much, but better than nothing.
No, roll for
5.
attack, not damage.
Oh, shit.
It's spinning very fast. We gotta be careful here.
True. 18.
Yeah, so although the others had trouble with cutting through its steel frame, you bring your hand axe down, and one of the bits of metal just goes and snaps off. Go ahead and you roll a 5 for damage.
D6, yeah. Yep, 5. Again, twice. It's cool.
Okay.
What?
I was just gonna take the first one. Takes 5 points of damage. 5 total?
Yeah, the hand axe is not that good.
Okay. Down to 18. You all see as like a weird spark of green magic emanates from the center of this apparatus. You all regain 3 hit points.
Oh,
Oh my
I could
god,
use
we're
that.
so back.
interesting.
Does that end your turn, Rox?
Yes.
Do the statues look any better? Or
The statues, the one next to Prince that they damaged previously, does appear to be looking a bit better. Not much,
didn't
but
even touch
a bit more functional.
That's a shame.
Does that end your turn, Rox?
Yeah.
Okay. It is all but one of the remaining armor's turn. 4 is going to come after you, Rox. 2 attacks.
Okay.
Both of them miss. 5 is going to go after... it's going to dash. Can't quite get out there, but it's going to be attacking Azedamado. 6
Oh my god.
is going to be moving up here and is also going to be attacking rocks. 2 attacks. One is a 15. Does that hit?
Yeah. No, it does not. My bad.
All right. Second one is also unfortunately a crit. You take. Oof, that's much worse. You take 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, God bless that little Bree heal beforehand. And at 21.
We're surrounded.
And armor 7 is also going to get up there and dash. Prince, that brings us to your turn.
Okay.
Wait.
Do you have fire magic?
I have the Hellish Rebuke, which is only a reaction spell. Which, don't get me wrong, is definitely helpful. But I'm going to be using all of my level 1 spell slots for that.
Question mark. Can these humanoids be charmed?
These are not humanoids. These are sets of armor.
So I assume
appear to
stuff
be
like
in-game.
Vicious Mockery
I was looking at Puppet, the spell.
won't work.
You can. Well, maybe. You're not that shiny.
Is Vicious Mockery, or is that... Do they not really have intelligence, so that it wouldn't work?
Make an intelligence check to see if you know that off the top of your head.
Oh, interesting. No, I do not know that off the top of my head.
Should be fine.
So I will not be. I will not be doing that. Prince is
Armor
not.
seems pretty
Prince
smart.
is not one to take that chance with something like this. I don't even know if like illusion magic would work on these things.
How does it know we're there? Does it track our magic, or? We also don't.
See,
know.
that's the thing. Is like most of my spells are specifically geared towards
Human.
yeah, humans. I think my only shot here is first off, Roxanne's situation is looking rough, so I will use my final remaining bardic inspiration to try and give him an extra boost, because things are not looking big chill right now. So I'm gonna say, hang in there, and use my final bardic inspiration. At which point I will.
Me getting bardic inspired, I guess.
Fair
Getting
I
enough.
fired
will
up.
do something I have not done before, and take out the rapier that I
Did I
have
put
and use
gunpowder
it to
with this?
attack the first armor.
Whoa.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll.
Does anyone remember if I grabbed that gunpowder like forever ago?
I grabbed some gunpowder. I know that for sure.
Did you actually?
I have it in my inventory.
Oh my god! Throw it down into the apparatus.
All right, I got nothing, guys. That was a 2, so
Yep.
Damn.
You swipe with your rapier and it just
glances off.
I was
hurts your hand.
I was thinking I could make an attack roll, Ozzy, if you hand me the sword, and I'm gonna try and lodge it in the Dyson sphere and try to stop it spinning.
I like that idea. I also don't like the idea of you doing that and then rocks spelting everything with fire. I mean, the sword would probably be fine. It'd just be hot.
Does that end your turn, Prince?
Yeah.
All right, last set of armor is going to dash over. It's going to end its turn right here. That brings us to the top of the round. You all see as the apparatus begins spinning faster. You all take
Oh boy.
Holy shit.
2 points of necrotic damage, and you see as like this sort of strange vacuous black energy is absorbed out of all of you and begins to be absorbed by the apparatus.
Uh-oh.
Oh god.
But that brings us to the end of that turn. Azedamado, you're up.
Oh no. Can you wipe as a party?
Because you what?
What?
Yeah. Yeah, we can all die. That is an option.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know what about this campaign would lead you to believe that you would not die if something tried to kill you.
I don't know. I don't
People
know.
die when they are killed.
You
Whispers.
fucker! I was about to make the Shiroemiya joke. I was about to say, just ask Shiroemiya.
What's like my strongest attack if I like use the sword?
What?
I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out how to whittle this health down.
Look at your own character sheet.
It's the sword, I think, that he's asking about.
Yeah, strongest sword.
Sword.
Okay. I guess I'm just gonna try to stab the sword to the apparatus. I'll do it, I guess, Kyle, since I have it, and then you'll have to wait a turn. Is there any way we could ignite your gunpowder?
Wait.
Is it still on fire?
I have this thing called Favored by the Gods, where if I fail a saving throw, I can add 2d4 to it, and I have the Bardic Inspiration. So that's a possible
Okay.
plus 12 I have.
Then I'll just stab at it, and then hand the sword to you.
Okay.
And I'm gonna call that out to you, as well. That way you know. All right.
Can
I'll
Kyle
stab the
use
sword,
that
or stab the apparatus.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll. You should be adding 9 to this.
That's gonna be a 22.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a d8 and add 7 to the total.
D8. Oh,
Yes.
lucky stars. Yes, 15.
Okay, damn. You
Ozzy smacked.
this time with a solid stabbing motion, jam the sword in there and take out another bit of metal, bringing it down, doing some significant damage. You all regain 3 hit points.
Yippee.
We are dancing on a fine line here.
I
folks.
love gaining and losing health so much.
All right, I'm gonna pass the sword to Kyle,
Okay.
and
with
then
the
like
quick motion,
stand
you
between Kyle and the closest guy. I'm gonna like bodyguard over here.
Okay, sure. You stab, throw the sword towards Kyle. Kyle catches it. Kyle, it's your turn.
Okay. I'll make an attack roll with the sword. Using the Bardic Inspiration. Okay. Nat 20, dude.
Yo.
Oh my
Hit.
god.
Okay, go ahead and roll 2d8. Or which would you prefer? Would you like to double the dice, or would you like to roll twice the dice?
I'll do twice the dice.
Okay, go ahead and roll 2d8 and add. What's your strength or dexterity modifier?
Plus 2 dex.
Okay, so add 4 to the total of that.
14.
Okay. You jam it in there, firmly solid. This thing looks like it's about to fall apart. You all regain another 4 hit points,
Yippee.
but it is still whirring away, looking at the brink of falling apart.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Does that end your turn, Kyle?
Run in front of rocks. Push rocks out of the way.
I think
We gotta keep, because he'll be the next one to attack. We gotta keep him alive.
I can.
I think I still have more health than most of our party.
Oh wait, do you? I thought you were barely hanging on.
No, I have 26 health. I just.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, don't do
damage.
that. Rocks can die for our sins.
Okay.
Alright.
Thanks.
Short rest. I
Sorry.
can quicken spell.
Oh, you're fine.
Guess I can quicken spell a guiding bolt at the apparatus.
Oh,
You can do that, yeah.
I will do that.
All right. You stab with the sword, remove it quickly, and throw up your hand casting magic. Go ahead and roll for a spell attack.
Magic missile.
Since I didn't use the thing, and I'm pretty sure a 12 is gonna miss, right?
Yes.
I will do that thing where I'll add the D4s.
It's a
Clench your
D6.
cheeks and cast again.
Wait, are you sure?
If you're talking about your ability, what does it say you can add it to?
Saving throw or a miss with an attack roll.
Okay, yeah, you can add that. Go ahead and add 2d4.
That'll be a +4, so 16. And then can I add the bardic inspiration?
You certainly can.
19.
Okay. You turn around, and with a swiftness, you cast Guiding Bolt once more, and it blasts through the center of the apparatus, crippling it as the multiple
Yes.
different metal rings fall apart.
Yes, dude. Wait, can I guiding bolt using a little bit of flair? I'll cast a chain and sort of wrap it around one of the rings, and can I just sort of like just give it a tug and tear it down?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, I'll
All right,
do,
Big Show.
do that.
When we
That is what
eventually
you
get
do.
the Empire's D&D animated series, that will look epic.
You throw out a chain, and with a quick tug backwards, the magical chain pulls the apparatus apart, sending creaking metal and bits of crystal flying everywhere. Is that end your turn?
Yeah, it does.
All right. That brings us to armor 1, 2, and 3's turn.
Fuck.
They didn't die?
It looks like they're still standing for now.
Is the Dyson Sphere fully dead?
Yes.
Okay.
One's gonna take 2 attacks against Prince.
Alright.
One misses, the second one hits. You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
Armor
They
2 is
let
gonna take
anyone-
2 attacks at Azedamado. First one is a 11, the second one is a natural 20. You
Oh,
take 4 points of bludgeoning damage, rolled literally the minimum on his dice.
Yes!
And the last one is going to take an attack against also Azedamado. First one misses, second one hits with a 22. You take another, 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
All right,
Take
that brings
that.
us to Rock's turn.
Okay.
You are
Um,
currently surrounded by friend and foe alike.
Yeah.
Do we have like a
Due
shockwave?
to how
we
a
can do?
cone works, I cannot fire at armor 4 and hit 8 and 6 at the same time, correct? Because the cone would start where 4 is and spread out from there, or...
You
am
gotta
I-
back up, body slam into number
I
3,
have
and then...
news. I can't back up because you're in the way.
And the remainders... Never mind.
You're not the only one in the way, but you are in the way.
How
Body
big is the
slam
cone?
all of us over. We'll just domino
The
the
cannon's
armor 3.
wrist-sized as always.
No, how big is the cone? Like how big is the effect? you put out?
Fucking 15 feet.
Okay.
Would I be able to hit 8, 4, and 6? Okay, yeah.
You'd be able to hit 2 of them, but not 3.
Okay. Wait, let me see that tool. How do you do that? How do you do the cone?
It is the marker tool on the right that says draw. And then you go up and you click on the triangle.
Yeah. Okay, then yeah, I will aim to melt armor 8 and 4.
Okay. That's dexterity saving throws.
Correct.
All right. 4 rolls a natural 16 plus 0. And 8 rolls a 4. So 4 fails, or 4 succeeds, 8 fails. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Okay, that is 9 and half. I'm not sure if you want to round up and down for whoever saved.
Typically D&D is you roll down.
Okay.
So, they both take a bit of fire damage and are repelled by the blast. Looking slightly more injured than before, but still looking sturdy.
Sweet.
No, they're not physically repelled. It's fire. They
Well, that's their fault for not being
I mean-
dramatic enough.
No, there's not knockback. That's only on the force ballista.
Does that end your turn? Or no, that was just your bonus action.
Yeah. So then I'm going to. Which one failed the saving throw?
That would be 8.
Cool. Then I'm just gonna try and pop an arrow into 8's foot.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for an attack.
8 plus 5. That's 13.
Okay. You aim down and blast an arrow into its foot, but the arrow snaps upon impact with the metal.
Shit. Okay. Then I will pass.
Okay. That brings us to 4, 5, 6, and 7's turn. Cool. 4 is going to attack rocks on, rocks off. 2 attacks. What's your armor class?
16.
16, both of them miss. 5 is going to attack Prince. 2 attacks. 1 misses, 1 hits. You take... Actually, what's your armor class, Prince?
14.
Okay, both hit, actually. You take... Oh, shit. You take 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, I have 0, so I'm done.
All
No!
Right.
Wait, hold on. Actually, I have a question real quick. On the last turn,
up,
did
bud?
you say I took 6 points or 7?
7, I think?
Round
If
down.
it's 7, then I'm dead. If it's 6, then I'm not. Because he did exactly.
Oh my god.
I don't remember, dude.
Round down.
You're supposed to keep track of that
right
stuff.
now.
Oh, wait, you
odds are
streamed.
7 even.
Roll a d20 on a 1 to a 10.
I was
You
just gonna take the 7 because I see the thing was I remember
right.
hearing. What's up?
Don't argue.
You roll.
Don't argue
You've
here,
been
man.
given an opportunity to live. Roll, damn it.
What am I
1 to 10,
rolling?
1 to 10, you're down. 11 to 20, you're up. Go ahead and roll a d20.
Cool. 6. It's all right. So I'm
Dang
down.
it.
I have
Yeah,
0
you're
hit
down.
points right now.
Armor 6's turn. Armor 6 is going to attack rocks on, rocks off. 2 attacks. 3 and a 19. 19 hits. You take 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Last one is Armor 7, who is closest to Aze. So it's going to move over to its Aze, make 2 attacks. They both miss. And that brings us to Prince's turn. Prince, you are currently unconscious, so go ahead and roll me a death saving throw.
How does this work again? Just a d20?
D20 on a 10 to 20 is a success, 1 to 9 is a failure. You roll a natural 1, that's 2 failures. You roll a natural 20, you're back up at 1 hit point.
Okay. 9.
That's a failure. So
That's what I thought.
the life
Oh
begins
my
to
god.
slowly slip away from Prince.
We're gonna be okay. Still got 2 more rounds.
Last armor up is Armor 8, which is going to attack... Wait,
That's
not the right
just a mess.
Big
Uh,
question:
can
is
attack-
there a way out of here?
The door was sealed when the apparatus started.
Okay, just check.
What about when it stopped?
The door has not appeared to unseal. 2 attacks against Roxanne.
Why did we even do that?
All right.
First one misses, second one's a 19. You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, 12 health. We might die here.
Luckily, as the energy left in the apparatus begins to wind down and fade to nothing, you all see as the trapdoor opens up and as each individual set of armor slowly stops before falling and crashing to the ground.
Oh
Yes!
my god.
I killed
Oh
all the
my
robots with
God.
my bare hands.
Yeah. Alright, someone go help Prince.
I'll healing word Prince immediately.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be
disaster,
like, God,
dude.
fucking automatons.
I mean, that was all things considered.
That could have been way. We could have
For
just.
the hastiness, like that was. We have a sword, and we finished that about as quick as we could.
Yeah, what's up with the sword?
Yeah, but
No, I don't know.
Prince is in fact one bad roll away from actually dying.
Well, you stable out at the end of combat, so
You
Oh, you
are-
do?
Wait,
Yeah.
Prince, no,
Yes.
Prince, you're at 10 health.
As long as you're not taking damage from something else, you stabilize at the end of combat.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Pass me the sword. Actually, no. Pass Rocks the sword because
Yeah.
you're an artificer.
yeah, you're right. Can I analyze the sword?
Analyze how? Magically?
Yes, Arcana.
Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
16.
This is definitely a magical longsword. The edge is crafted to perfection and refined by magic to be razor sharp. And yet you feel a hint of some more deeper arcane purpose to this, but that would require a attunement to figure out for certain. Or the use of an identify spell.
Bye.
Let me double check my spells real quick. Yeah, I would like to use one of my spell slots for the day to cast Identify on the sword.
Okay. It takes a minute, but you wrap your arcane weave around the sword and reveal it to be a blade of magic ruin. There's a +2 longsword.
Blade of magic.
And when attuned, it uses a person's spellcasting modifier for attack and damage rolls.
I'm sorry,
It's
could you repeat that real quick? I was writing it down.
You're good. +2 longsword. It uses spellcasting modifier for attack and damage rolls, meaning that a mage can use it effectively.
What
is
is
a
what
spell
are
casting
Shit,
are-
one of us
modifier?
wants this. The question is who?
what are spell attack?
I got
What is
a
spell?
Your spell attack modifier, if you actually wrote it down, will be at the bottom of your third page.
Yo.
Or at the top right of your third page.
Spell attack
Under
bonus?
spell attack bonus. Yeah.
So I have a
Generally,
6.
it's your spell casting ability bonus plus I don't remember the other half, but
Oh,
like
it's based
mine's
off of-
5.
Oh, mine's 5.
I have a
Wait,
6.
that doesn't make any sense.
We're both
You can
spellcasters,
use it.
I
It
mean,
doesn't.
so-
It doesn't
Oh,
need
okay.
to use it.
Yeah.
So for you, Azedamado, it'd be better used with your dexterity, whereas for Prince, who doesn't have dexterity, it'd be better to use with their spellcasting modifier.
Mhm.
All right, who is this best for?
Yeah, I was about to say who is it best for? Because
You
personally,
didn't. Just slow down a second. There's still more to the sword.
Oh, okay, go.
Its secondary ability is that it can hold up to 9 levels worth of spell slot, and currently contains a 1 use of the 7th level spell Finger of Death.
Holy.
Finger of
It's like a Makama.
Death.
No,
Okay,
that's a
I'm gonna go
chainsaw.
look up Finger of Death 5E. What the fuck does this do? You send negative energy coursing throughout a creature that you can see within range, causing it searing pain. The target must make a Constitution saving throw. It takes 7d8 plus 30 on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. A humanoid killed by this spell will rise at the start of your next turn as a zombie permanently under your command. Oh my god. You eviscerate someone and turn them into a permanent follower.
Oh my
Or
God.
as long as their body lasts. Okay.
Who wants it?
I guess the better question is who is it most of? Who would be best having it? Like,
You
who
know-
has the weakest weapon right now?
Wait, okay, who has can use that type of weapon? It was
Literally all of us are spellcasters.
Although, as a
Oh,
note,
really?
only people who are proficient in longswords can use it with their spellcasting modifier.
Oh, true.
I'm out. I'm out.
Which narrows it down to who?
us two.
You and Aze.
Gotcha.
I mean, I could also take it, but I don't care. I'm willing to give it up.
You can?
Yeah, I can adapt to any weapon if I use my Arcana stuff.
Oh. I mean, who wants a zombie slave?
I
Wow.
don't know. Seems
I'm gonna be real. Finger of Death, while cool, is like the least cool part of this sword.
It's just an awesome sword.
Least permanently cool part. It's one-time awesome fucking thing. But storing 9 levels of spell slots, it's this.
Wait, what does that mean?
You know how you have a set number of spell slots that you can use per day?
Yeah.
You can put more into the sword to use later.
Oh.
So it's like
So, like,
Tosaka
after
Jewel
a
Magic?
rest?
Yeah, like what are your spell slots right now? Go down to your spellcasting modifier, or not. You go to your spell sheet. Look at level 1 spell slots and see how many you have.
I have 2.
Yeah, you would add 9 of
No.
those if you grab this sword and only use level 1 spells.
Wow.
Okay.
Though right now it has a level 7 spell, so there's only 2 free slots.
So
Oh, I see how that works.
So each level of spell takes up a corresponding number of slots.
Yes.
Okay.
Dang, dude. Right.
So, for example, if you wanted to, you can put two first level spells in there that you can call upon at any time, or you can put 1 second level spell in at any time. It doesn't really matter. You can put it in there. You can use it later.
You
Cool.
could turn Kyle into a permanent zombie right now and have 9 spell slots to spare.
This sounds like an upgrade.
But wait, there's
No.
more. For a limited time only, you can
You
turn
can-
Kyle Hader into a zombie and
You
have
can
9
kill
more
him.
spell slots to spare.
I don't know about you guys, but Finger of Death sounds like a Prince attack to me.
But yeah, I don't mind who has it. You two can maybe rock paper scissors
Alright.
over it or whatever. It honestly
I'm
it
gonna-
might fit Prince better because Prince lacks offense.
Prince
gonna
does
grab the
not.
sword
Prince
for a
is a
sec.
support. Prince has tricks, but Prince is mostly a support character right now.
I'm gonna grab the sword, look at it, and then toss it and go look at the vials.
Okay.
I know I don't know how to use a sword, but I would train day and night to learn this badass weaponry. If the party would let me.
While he's talking, I'm gonna pick up the sword and lightly toss it over to Prince.
Thank you very much.
I know I haven't done much to earn your trust, but I would love this fucking. God damn it! What the hell?
Kyle, you already have cool weapons.
Yeah. Just promise not to.
brave,
finger, promise to not Finger of Death me, bro.
I wasn't
No.
planning on it.
That's so kind of you. Oh.
That said, you were the one who got us into this mess, so
You got a
well,
sword
sure.
out of it.
Yeah, you're welcome.
that sword would have done me very little good if I had died. The
Dang.
results were
Temporary
indeed
step of
the
evolution.
results were indeed promising, but the path we took to get to them was fraught with peril.
That's a social
Yep.
construct. Only betas believe in death.
What's the name of the thing called?
The blade of hold on.
Ruin?
I just put it away.
Runes.
Oh, runes.
The blade of magic ruin.
Ah, shit.
Of Magic Ruin. I'm trying to
Yes.
add it to my thing right now.
I pinged you with the exact description of it.
Oh, amazing.
I got you.
Anyway,
I don't know
as
how
you
to
all-
enter this stuff in, so someone might need to
I
help.
will assist you. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Anyway, as your adrenaline winds down, and as presumably whoever of you doing whatever, Azedamado goes to check the cauldron and the potions, we'll come back to that next session.
Yippee!
Oh my
We killed
God.
the Dyson
Woo!
sphere.
We made
It definitely
it.
wasn't a Dyson sphere, but we still killed it.
Yeah. Wait. Before we leave the game,
Might
can
as well.
Can we just take a long rest real quick?
You
True.
can sleep down here, but
We could go into the campsite up above.
And
like
we
those-
short
those
rest
hammocks.
to gain health.
Prince
You
at
are-
this
Guys, there
are
point,
hammocks
is it
up
even
a
possible
floor
to
up.
not spec into a necromancer? I'm a bard. How did that work?
You just go warlock.
True.
Oh, we got someone. Oh, we got someone in YouTube chat, but I've been because we've been in combat. I've been looking
Occupied.
mostly at Roll20.
Damn.
We've been
Apologies, Fernando Alvarado. I did not see your message until just now. I assume they have probably left, but we are doing this virtually.
We are not.
I'll sleep
not
next
that
to the apparatus.
All right. Do we want to like go to the room above? Like you interrupt Aze in the potion search and take a long
it's-
rest.
It's the
It
end of
doesn't
the
matter.
session. We can just end
Yeah,
it.
we can
figure it out.
figure that
Let's
out later.
let's
We'll
just
come back to
we'll
it.
come back. We'll be back.
Yeah. Let the DM go to bed.
All right.
Yeah, oh my
while
God, yeah.
while we're on the subject, I'm gonna go over the stream schedule for the rest of the week real quick. I said it at the beginning, and I'll reiterate it now. Tomorrow night we are still planning on doing Phoenix Wright, unless someone wants to object to that. I
think Phoenix sucks. I don't like him, and he's cringe.
I am
Mods
planning.
and this guy.
I am planning to start Yakuza 0 either Tuesday or Wednesday night. It just depends on how the schedule for my week turns out. I will hopefully be doing a Persona 4 stream either Thursday afternoon or Saturday night. And I have not planned anything further than that. So we are going to leave it there for the moment. So with that, this is 100. Do not trust a word I say. With that, I'm going to go ahead and say thank you all for watching. We had Pumpkin, CD, and Fernando in for one single message. Thank you all so much, and we will see you all at a later time. Ciao.
Good night, everybody.
Love you, Fernando.